All right, recording in progress.
Don't say any bad shit.
The game is ruined, thanks to Kevin. There's also much.
My work is done here. I'm gone.
So much cursing. All right, so last time we played, basically what happened was you guys went tiger hunting. One of the things that you had to get on the list of gifts for the Mad Poet was a blue and purple tail from one of the weird tigers that live.
So we got some tail.
You got some tail. So yeah, I'm just trying to make this an R-rated video.
I just did it next.
Yeah. But so you guys did it turned out to be a whole group of tigers that hunted you guys back. Yep. You guys did very well against them. And managed to get the tail and return back to the groups of little creatures, these guys that live in the treetops of this Dreamlands forest. They're very appreciative. Is it good?
No,
nice. It's a math joke.
It's a math joke.
And they're very appreciative, and so when you guys return. They're all like doing this weird trilling noise, which you eventually figure out is sort of like cheering for you.
Yeah.
As you guys return, because you not only have you saved them from that woodland creature that was hunting them, but now the tigers are gone, and so they're like, we can expand our territory. We can. We can move. We
can bully others now.
we can bully people on Snapchat.
we can watch Wapner.
So they're just super appreciative. As they're sort of thanking you, one of the leaders, and there's a couple of different leader guys, and these guys,
the leader of the pack,
kind of says something offhand to you in that weird trilling voice that they have, and they said, "What have you done with your country?"
What? With our country?
Countrymen.
Which is a very sort of archaic way.
Countrymen.
Yeah. They're saying the tiger's prisoner. What did you do with it? Is he gone?
I'm sorry.
We were unaware of our countrymen being
Present
here still. Yeah. Do you know where he would be?
He would be in. In general.
Do you know where the den is or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, they give you a general idea. Yeah, absolutely.
Can you describe
what does he look like?
prisoner?
Well, he looks like you.
Yeah,
We've got a lot of different races, though.
Right. For them,
right,
they're not super intelligent. So
that's fair.
they're like.
So like yay high.
What color
Well, they sort of when they say he looks like you, they sort of go, well, he looks like you. And I think what they're really saying is like 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. Kind of
right.
Okay.
No fur.
What colors can you see?
What colors?
Yes.
They don't really understand the meaning of that word.
God damn it. I was hoping there's gonna be one.
We need to just go and see
really
this.
matter because they're going to be like blue and like purple and
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
3,000.
Is he does that shirt?
Yeah. Good one that'd be a good one for fries.
Would you like to try the
Yeah.
Earl Grey cream?
I read on the internet.
Which
somebody
way?
said,
Yeah.
the quote was, it's Friday morning,
They don't have
still
that
not
stuff
dead.
here. It's
And
like-
the one guy responded to it. It
No,
said,
they have it all.
slowly puts my sparklers away.
Yeah, right there. But this is all the time.
I'm like, all the things to have.
I keep
We
seeing
were out
the
and
same
they-
post
yeah,
of
right,
like
they said it's gonna be a
me and the
seasonal
rest
For
of the
the
world
Earl
when
Grey
the
cream?
headline finally drops.
Really?
It's like all these scenes of
Yeah.
celebration and
Well, honestly,
Wow.
though,
Yeah.
It's going to be the end of.
I worry that
Return of the
Vance
Master.
is marginally more competent.
Yeah.
I know he's an idiot, but
marginally more competent
I
than
guess
what?
that's what
Well,
they sell most of their
Watermelon.
yeah, but the other chocolate.
They've got some good summer teas that is good iced, but
What is this I'm having?
that's
tea.
Earl Grey
It's
cream.
extremely hot, just FYI.
Not bad at all.
No.
It's cream egg.
So yeah, anyway, he's like, they started asking what happened to the guy, your countryman. And there's like, well, the tigers had him prisoner, but they're not.
Tigers coming on.
But they said something a little even more odd. Is like, tigers don't eat your kind. Those tigers don't eat your kind. So they were holding him for somebody else.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, we want to go get him.
All right, so you go ahead back into tiger territory.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Sure.
All right. That's cool of you, Elib, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not going unless Elib goes.
Yeah, it's okay with the rest of us too.
Our move.
So feeling safer, the guy details a group of 4 of the creatures to sort of lead you
Well,
over.
this time we'll go into the territory with
Well,
us.
now we'll go with you, because they're, they feel like they're safe now. You've killed, they think you've killed all the tigers, and so,
We killed the ones that were bothering.
We killed the leader and at least 3 others.
yeah, a couple ran off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we expect them to run off again as soon as they see us.
Further away this time.
Hey, fucking better.
Is that a tub of lichen and you just glad to see us?
What a weird fucking thing.
The sun's coming right down, right?
Yeah, that might be the quote of the year.
It says lichen on the right.
It sounds like you're just happy to see us.
Yeah.
Or are you just happy to see
You ever heard that line before? You know, whatever, you know, in front of there. You know.
we've heard the relative
This is a broadening of that genre.
It's definitely from India.
Yeah.
Don't make me start.
I told
Don't
you,
make me start the
I
liking
sent
on fire.
Lydia a bunch of shirts.
Oh,
She
I'll
picked
do
one,
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He'll do it.
And that's why I was like, she loved the lesbians eat what.
Eat
shirt.
what?
Yeah.
Was it like
Oh,
with a
she
big,
liked that
like a
one?
big question
She did,
mark?
but she didn't want that one.
Yeah, lesbians eat what? There's a bunch of cats there like
Yeah. Well, I think it's no, I didn't. Hold on, yeah.
It's a bunch of cats. That's cute.
They eat pussies.
Alright, so they lead you and they,
That's a poor taste. Huh?
It's hilarious.
Still a poor taste.
It's not everybody's flavor.
Such as Ray and Lonnie. And
Yeah.
Some people just don't like cats.
alright, so as you guys are approaching, you guys end up traveling for a couple of hours back to Tiger's country. You don't see any evidence of the tigers, and it could be that you've scared off the ones that survived, and ran
There were 2
away.
that ran away.
They might still be running.
They might be licking their wounds somewhere.
Yeah, they might be licking their wounds somewhere. But
Maybe
these guys,
Sure and Robin.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
Nice.
continue to go across these, you know, the tops of the
Top of
trees.
the
You're in the canopy, and you see various kinds of things. But eventually, you get to a point and say, the little creatures say that the last time that they knew about where this guy was, he was sort of like over in this direction.
Okay.
Somewhere over there.
But keep in mind that these are cowardly creatures at heart.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So what they do is essentially they go over here and hide in these bushes.
Okay. Run. We'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, and that's basically what they said. We'll be here when you come back victorious to lead you back to our camp. You know, where we live.
Mhm.
But they're basically saying over there. They're last time they're over there.
There, over there. Somewhere over there. Where the fuck are you? Right here. Thank you, Kevin. Come on.
You're your skin underwear. Underwear.
Ew, you're eating underwear. Under there? That's a little leak.
Don't forget to write down Kevin's quote.
Oh yeah.
The tub of lichen.
Just have it.
It still feels like a really weird thing to say.
It is a really weird thing to say. That's
I
why-
like it though.
That's why I have to go to write down.
You mind if I harness?
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
I'm harnessing on Elib.
Is that a euphemism?
Yes, it is.
In more ways than one.
As long as they don't have to wear a bridle. Stomp my foot.
Stop your foot. Winnie like a horse. Yay.
I feel if I tried to suggest it, I would be hurled forward.
That's possible too.
In a loving, caring way.
Was there any other way?
No.
Okay. Other ways.
I don't know, you are an improvised weapon if I have to throw you.
There you go.
Want another great line.
Right, hold on. Finally got it open here.
Start making spouse roles. When do you want to? As soon as possible, because I kind of need it for this. Okay. They're just.
Okay, before we start,
Okay.
can I have a corpse survivor?
You need item
You
creation
absolutely
key, scribe scroll. It's a fee.
Special one.
Patient food.
Oh, I gotta go get the juicer. I'll be right back.
What's that even magic? Yeah.
The wash.
Huh?
It's the wash or?
The juicer. The
Oh, okay.
Scroll, what is this?
The juicer.
Scribe scroll? Yeah, right there. So you need whatever that was.
Yeah,
So you probably already
wasn't
have
a
it.
metaphor, it was an actual juicer.
Could have been metaphor.
Yeah.
But just because it was.
We all assumed it was a metaphor.
Because we're a metaphor crowd.
I know.
Yeah, then the prerequisite is caster level first, so you probably get it from something else then.
What is it?
What did you pick before? Okay, you have familiar, that's
Familiar, shows diplomacy, specialized
arcane crafter, maybe that's where you get it from.
can you look that up?
Yeah, what is it called again?
Specialized arcane crafter.
Alright.
Oh, that kind of juicer.
Yeah.
Jonas made this.
Really?
Out of ceramic. Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
If you know what you're gonna do with it.
Third level, you get a bonus
nice
fee,
way to
which
play
must be
race.
item creation fee or item magic fee. If you get that maybe?
What just happened?
Mhm.
It's a juicer fan, you
It's not a
have. to do
metaphor,
that.
it's not a, oh my god, that's even worse. It is a metaphor, it is.
Oh. Oh, maybe I just need, maybe I need to put points of craft.
Okay, it doesn't say that as a prerequisite, but that's possible.
Alright.
Can I see your bill?
You've seen exactly what I have already, but yeah, one sec. You're laughing at
I
it.
keep thinking of the first picture Beth showed me tonight.
Oh, the scissors,
The two sisters.
not that funny. You didn't see the picture. Right, not that funny. That doesn't amuse me.
If you've been, he was showing me, Luke was showing me earlier, have you seen all the Chicago jokes and images that are coming out about the new Pope?
No.
Oh, man, it's great. The best one I saw was one, it's Vatican City, and in the background, there's a Portillo's sign.
Oh, I saw that one. You sent that one to Doug.
Yeah. That's a great one.
Someone that said he had a math degree from
Don't know.
Villanova College, which means not only does he understand sin, he also understands cosin.
That's my favorite one. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Oh, jokes.
I love that even though J.D. Vance killed the former pope for calling him out,
Yeah,
the new one called him out too.
yeah.
Kind of genuine. You want, I got Bombay, but I also bought a bottle of Boodles.
I'll
London.
try the boobs.
You wanna try the Boodles? I like it. I think it's a great, martini too.
Can't wait for all
Yes,
the
oodles of
American
oodles.
Catholics to
Oodles of
take over
oodles.
this stuff.
It's a lot.
Right? So I can't wait for all the American, Republican American Catholics to ignore this vote too.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. Despite the fact that he's the head of the church and you're supposed to listen to what he says.
yeah. I'm interested in how if Trump treads lightly in criticizing him.
Tread lightly.
He
Trump
doesn't know
tread.
how, I know, he's,
I saw a clip.
Praise how wonderful he was, so.
You're ascribing an amount of self-awareness to essentially saying,
he did praise how wonderful he was, yes. And in his first administration, he said, I'm hiring nothing but the best. And everyone was so bright and intelligent until he fired them. They're the stupidest, dumbest people ever.
Right.
Like, isn't this the same guy that you said was really smart?
That's what everybody, you know.
It's truly.
weren't they measuring time on task and Scaramucci's at the end?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it was.
How long was he in? 2.5 Scaramucci's.
Scaramucci's.
Oh, yeah. Got it at first level.
Oh, yes. Us? All right, whatever.
Yeah, it sounds like, I guess you're practicing.
I guess, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for letting me know, because sorry.
Did you watch it?
Not yet. We don't wash, we spritz.
I thought
Please wash.
I thought
Please
you were
wash
supposed to-
yourself.
I thought you were supposed to spritz it before.
No.
Okay.
He's an active spritzer.
I prefer to just clean himself, but.
Who spritzes for you?
All right.
Definitely not a spritzer free zone.
What about Pritzker's pizza?
So. Yeah, we're the only ones doing
Thank you very much, sir.
He
Yeah.
seems to be doing well.
All right.
He's got a lot of points for people.
it. We'll see.
Like when they do this with like martinis,
Yeah.
where they got a little extra.
The little tiny carafe.
Little
Yeah,
carafe.
really nice. All right.
That's adorable. Just totes adores.
You need a little topper on that?
No,
You sure?
I'm not drinking too much tonight. I have to drive 40 minutes back home, so.
To Belleville?
No, I'm dog
His
sitting.
mom.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
You
So happy
you
to
good?
be doing it.
I'm good for that, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, then basically the creatures fade into the underbrush, and then
Fade to underbrush.
sort of lead you to it.
Okay, I am in the harness.
You've been
and-
waiting all night to say that, haven't you?
Yeah. And Elib is leading the way.
All right. You move through the territory quietly, but quickly, as you are trying not to necessarily. Tigers might not necessarily be the only creatures.
Creatures in your right.
That's what I was thinking.
So, and you get sort of into this middle area.
Yeah, Elib, go ahead and say which way we go. Do we go?
Yes.
To the left first.
Trying to high five Beth here. She's just ignoring me.
Sorry.
Left hand.
Beth, move Elib down that trail.
The left-hand path. 2 roads diverge in the wood now.
And anyone who wants to follow him.
Hello.
All right. So what are the? So Jackson, you're in.
I'm in the
You're in
harness.
harness. All right.
Thank you, looking over. Sure, let's stack them up.
Okay. Does anybody have knowledge of nature?
Got to do.
Give me a knowledge of nature check.
Hold on.
Check. A check. A little old check.
Nope.
It sounded like a lot like a coach from Letterkenny. We're gonna get some shits.
But the grandma dinosaur from Dinosaur.
Yeah.
19.
Not the day.
19.
Mama.
All right.
Mama.
As you
I
approach
love that show.
I
sort
know.
of the center of the board,
Also, West, I love the moms.
you realize that this sort of formation of treetops and stuff like that, there's parts that come out from, the rest of the places. I mean, it's uneven, but it's
It's not natural.
it does look a little, it looks a little unnatural compared to the rest of the treetops that you've been at.
Okay.
And it gives off, frankly, to your eyes, a whiff of fay.
Oh, we love the fact.
Okay. Looks like we're gonna need another Timmy.
I'll share that information with Grady in case he wants to see the fireball over there.
Who's the last time it rained?
Only when I see a bar stove.
I'll check some soap over there
I'm
then.
wondering how dry the woods are.
For craft, do I just have like just craftability, or do I need to put multiple points in multiple
Can you
craft?
imagine the headlines in Silphus, a couple days from now? Weirdos from the prime materials screw up our forest, burn it down.
Yeah.
Hashtag
So I
burn it
put-
down.
Yeah,
Burn it
definitely,
down.
yeah, definitely.
Fine.
Burn down the bush.
Well, I need to
Especially
get
in
craft
birthdays.
armor, craft weapons.
Fun records
etc.
from prime material playing torch entire forest.
Fill it 11.
The forest was on fire and it's not our fault.
Yeah, we got here and the forest was already on
Right,
fire.
I didn't touch it.
One me.
Fireball.
Just because there's sentient fireball with us doesn't mean that it was us.
I don't want to be guilty by association.
We're walking around
Just
with
because I know what a
sentient-
fireball is, I don't want to be, accused of using it.
Just because we have a sentient fireball with us doesn't mean it was us. This comes right after Libby said, the forest was on fire and it's not our fault. Just like, this sounds eerily reminiscent of the Count's
Blasphemy,
mansion. Yeah.
lies,
It sounds like
traitor,
these excuses. I mean,
heretic.
you just gotta have like what, one little bag of excuses that you just yank out at for any kind
Shut
of
up,
fire
yes, I
related.
do.
I just imagine Grady there, all flames, so wasn't me.
Everyone just turns to look.
And you
Yeah.
can't prove it.
But sir, you are currently on fire. Wasn't me. All right, but yeah, you, Andy, you get the vibe that this is maybe Fey related, which you have not gotten from all of the rest of the forest area that
Yeah.
you have been. In fact, this is the first time that you've run into anything that you recognize or even suspect is Fey related in the entire Dreamlands. I mean, you probably weren't sure that Fey even existed here, but
Yeah.
this gives a whiff.
But I can talk to him if they show up.
Okay, that's good. I guess we can also communicate first.
So,
Oh
that
yeah, can
fireball
you
later.
talk to Faye as well?
Cannot.
I can, I choose not to.
Okay, fuck you.
That's what the Fey said.
Is that what they
I
said?
don't have to be a dick
That's what
about
they
it.
usually say.
Well, Beth, I have like,
Who's Beth?
sorry.
Yeah, do the accent, bitch.
Sorry,
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
I got it quick.
I'm so sorry.
God damn.
Wow.
Is that being written down? Because I feel like that one should.
Yeah, do the accent, bitch.
Sorry. What were you gonna say?
I've got like 12 languages that I know. Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
so
probably
Faye is one
speak.
of them?
Turn around,
No,
Luke, you're
Sylvan,
done on
Sylvan.
that side.
Oh shit! I
You don't actually have it?
I don't actually have Sylvan. I have Common, Elven, Talder, Kadir,
Oh, you're right.
Osiris,
Yeah.
Draconic, Kellish, Halfling, Goblin, Undercommon, and
Just tell us
Infernal.
what you don't have.
Do you have points in
Apparently
linguistics?
Sylvan. What?
You have points in linguistics.
Oh yes, I
I
do.
think you do, yeah.
That gives you an opportunity to understand
Yeah,
even
it's
languages
points
you
in
don't know.
Oh, perfect.
Big
I
information.
wouldn't know that from other games I play in.
Fair.
Wow. That couldn't be directed at you, Don, could it?
It's kind of like if you know Spanish and you end up in Portugal, Portuguese is similar enough that you can kind of sort of make it out, even if you're mangling it.
But what you say is, since I know Greek and Roman and all languages are based on that.
Yeah, what's your point? That's true.
Yes.
And in the meantime, I'm in I'm in Barcelona going, Rumo de Batho.
PP.
Boo, boo. Number one.
That's like number
I'll
one,
give you-
number two. If that's like just an American thing, that's elsewhere as well. Anywho, I'll try and.
Well, if not, they
It's,
should have died.
What's-
it's
I
amazing
know.
though, it's amazing though how many different languages, regardless of where you are, where mothers start with like an M sound and fathers start with like a P sound.
Yeah.
P or V.
Fata.
Papa, Baba.
So
I mean, even
somebody-
if you go to like, you know, the Hawaiian areas in the
That's
Philippines.
because those
and
are
things
some
like
of the first consonants.
that. You can pronounce,
Yeah.
yeah.
One of my French colleagues once said in a call, it was an internal call, so it wasn't with clients or anything, but
Is that important to the story?
kind of. So when we got on the
Because
call,
you're like,
there was me and Vinny, and Vinny's from the UK, and then the whole rest of the team is from France. And so when we got on the call late, they were all speaking in French.
We.
And then Vinny goes, hey, do
I'm
you
with
guys
you for
speak
mine.
English? And one guy turns around and goes, you speak English because it's the only language you know. I speak English because it's the only language you know. And I was like,
Oh,
wow.
once I puzzled through it, I realized what a massive burn that was. And I'm like, damn, dude.
We did to Germany. We decided to go to just across the border into France for a day trip.
Mhm.
And
Wait, I can go out.
we're there with me and her sister and me, mom, and Avita. And we're having lunch at a cafe, and because it's right there on the border where the border shifted so often, a lot of them speak both German and French.
Mhm.
So, because the combined collection of languages were, we speak English and German, and I speak a tiny bit of French. Avita had asked in German, do you perhaps speak German or English? And in perfect English, the waitress said, no, only French. And he used to speak outside of French.
You gotta-
Okay, let's go.
Gotta love French people, man.
Oh,
I speak English because it's the only language you know.
you know.
Man,
That's.
I was like-
Yeah.
later on I was like, damn, Vinny, you may have to lay down after that one.
You just got kicked in the nuts.
You're gonna have to rub a little lotion on that shit. Then he was like, yeah, that was pretty solid.
Yeah, yeah.
Because-
And no argument either.
Yeah, no,
He
he's like, so Vinny said something later. He goes, how did he know I didn't speak French? I'm like,
You're
well,
American.
dumbass, you asked him if he could speak English.
Because you said.
I feel like the most American.
He was like, oh yeah.
I feel like the most American response that we could have given in that moment is like, right, because it's the only language that matters.
That would have been a good
That
American
probably would have
response,
been
but
the only good comeback that you can come up with, arguably.
You speak the only language of every international airport.
yeah. Well,
International airports, all air traffic control is in English.
not Stuttgart. I flew through Stuttgart on the way to Milan, and all of the announcements I remember specifically all the announcements were in German.
From the pilot to you.
Oh, well,
I'm talking about the tower.
I don't know. I wouldn't. Yeah. No, I mean the airport announcements. Like-
Okay. The tower to the pilots
They all speak English?
are in English.
Why?
It was just, that's the way it's always been. So they have one unifying one. It's like the UN, the official language in the UN, I think, is French.
We.
Yeah,
Um,
I can see that.
the first,
European Union.
the UN, the first thing they had to do is, okay, what language are we gonna use? And there was some debates, and they're like, French.
Latin.
You know, English is not the one with the most speakers.
No, it's not.
No, that'd be China.
So I don't know why why everybody privileges it. Chinese is Mandarin is the one with the most speakers,
Mandarin has
followed by Spanish.
speakers, yes, yes.
Well, the British colonized like
Well,
most
yeah.
of the known world, so.
It's also
they have
America that
English
helped put it
forced
into
upon
place.
them.
Forced
so it's
upon
like-
them, yeah.
I get it, but I mean, we're not colonizing anybody now. So
No, but
Wait,
Canada.
Greenland.
wait.
Give it time.
Prediction. Yet. The proper
They're
word
not-
there is yet.
they're not. It's
Okay.
there's no way that's ever going to happen because it's a diversion. He gets up and says crazy shit, and nobody pays it. Everybody pays attention to that. In the meantime, they're fuckifying everybody else.
Okay, so let's ignore that.
Taiwan.
Guam, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands.
Which ones?
Yeah.
The United
Half
Versions win.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
US territories.
Yeah. Forgot about Guam.
So yeah, I understand what you want to say, but reality is we're still colonizers.
Yeah, I get it. All right.
Australia is still a commonwealth of the UK.
Yeah,
Let's ask the
What
Native
is?
Americans. if they-
Australia.
Australia.
US
Technically,
is-
Canada is too.
yes. And Greenland's a Commonwealth of Denmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada answers to the Queen.
Do they?
Yes,
King.
King.
Yeah.
King.
Well, they're-
About King
they're
now,
really-
yeah.
They're
No,
good.
Queen, yeah.
They're really.
They should have
good.
passed over and handed it to Meghan
Yeah.
Markle.
They're
Oh,
clear.
she is.
They're clairvoyant.
They should have handed it to Meghan Markle, then just skip the whole king part. They have a queen for so long, it's nobody probably remembers. We didn't remember.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be
Probably
Meghan
not.
Markle.
No, it would be what's her name? Princess
Catherine.
Catherine?
Charlotte?
No.
Duchess Catherine.
Camilla,
Camilla.
No.
Miss Bowles.
He's talking about skipping that generation.
Yeah.
going to,
Oh, skipping the generation.
Going, who's-
Okay, yeah,
Kate.
Kate.
Kate, yeah, Catherine. Okay.
Catherine.
Oh,
Queen Catherine.
Duchess.
Queen Cat.
Duchess of York.
Yeah, Duchess of York.
Also Commonwealth?
Well, she's got aristocrats and European aristocrats pile up titles like it's bodily function. So
And English.
well, it's like at the end of Game of Thrones where they're saying when the Khaleesi had all those titles, and every time they introduced her to somebody, it was like, all right, I got time for a bathroom break.
Yeah.
She's had the rod of European royalty.
LOL.
But all right, so
Multiple times.
Andy, yeah, it definitely gives off a Fey vibe, which is the first time that you've encountered something like that
I know.
here that did
They
that.
have 3 children.
Since I speak Elven,
Elvish,
yeah,
okay.
can I roll a linguistics
box,
check
right,
to
the
kind of
official
get
one.
the connection between them and Fae? Or alternatively, because I think.
Well, these guys are not Fey. They're, I mean, if you had to classify them from a prime material standpoint, they would probably be aberrations.
Not
But
the
no, but
little
they're
weasel
speaking.
guys. The
Nobody's speaking. Andy's speaking. Andy just spotted this like little
Why
grove
was
of
there a
trees.
discussion about Sylvan?
You guys started talking about whether or not I asked if anybody knew knowledge nature.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Ray said that he can speak to them. So I
Oh,
asked if he can
okay.
speak to them too.
Oh, yeah, no.
He
that's
said
not me.
yes, you can actually have language. So we know.
That's
Keep
incorrect.
going down that path.
You wanted a knowledge nature check, right?
Yeah, did you roll one also?
No.
Did you do that?
Yeah, would you kindly?
Would you kindly?
How many things did you find?
I grew up in the city,
In
18.
the shitty?
in the sewers of the city, actually.
In a
Yeah,
hurry?
Well, when Andy sort of spots it first, but she mentions it to you. She mentions it to you, and you definitely also get a very sort of Fey vibe off of this.
Deep
Like,
in the bowels.
and the vibe is more like this is a created place, a charmed place, as opposed to the rest of the forest,
like
or at least the rest.
grove almost?
Well, not so much, but something that has been
Encouraged?
twisted in ways that in magical ways.
Molded, not twisted.
Molded.
Not twisted better.
Encouraged, yeah.
Anybody else got knowledge nature?
Nope. Thus, I love these.
They're good, aren't they? I sometimes I make them just for myself, like late at night. I sent you a picture. You
I know.
I was like, corpse be reviving tonight.
Can I have a taste? So not have to have a taste.
You want to make you one?
No, I just want to, because I want to sip in case it's something I'm not.
Muy delicioso. It's a tropical boom boom. It's fantastic.
Like a spritz of,
Licorice.
yeah.
You know.
It is good, but I'm good.
Not going. I'm probably gonna fix myself one here in a little while.
I might have to.
But yeah, so one of the things, I guess Andy, you would probably spot this more so than Ruid. Is that this particular way that these trees and foliage have been charmed in certain ways
Mhm.
is to provide almost like a series of like little platforms that are above the foliage in full view of the sun. It's twisted in ways that it would catch the sun all day.
Okay.
So this area here, the sun is out.
Lazy cat people like to just relax in the sun.
So like, the whole area is, there's sun coming down, but sometimes the foliage is a little higher, a little lower, that kind of thing. These were, to your eyes, were deliberately raised up and flattened to provide almost like a platform where none of the other foliage could throw any shade.
Okay.
For the delicate cats.
I'll pass that on to the two of you.
Okay.
Okay.
And also add that I feel like it's solar powered.
I don't know what that means, but
Bright sunlight today.
very bright sun.
It's definitely very bright up at the top there. There's medium bright all over the place.
But it's exceptionally bright in the middle there.
There's uninterrupted sun. There's just little pieces of patches of shade,
Full sun.
but yeah, just blasting right down on top of that.
Just straight blasting.
Outside.
Jax, can you ask you would you go left or right?
You can ask you left or right.
I wasn't sure if it's because you're on the back.
No,
I wanted
that
it. Okay.
We're going down that path. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and march us down that path.
Good job.
Anything?
Give me a perception check.
Everyone?
Anybody who wants to look.
Yeah, please.
I want to look.
Perception check.
Let's look.
Ooh, baby, what do we got? We got
Perception.
32.
30. Jeez Louise.
What don't you see? I see everything.
It's not nearly as good as my other kicks.
Nine, we're here with any of those.
Last time that we played,
I feel as this is a trap, so I get +1, right?
Yeah, maybe.
You would know.
Depends on the trap.
And if there really is one.
last time that we played Don's game, I rolled a 50 for perception.
It's true, you rolled a 20 then.
And then I skipped him.
Nice.
Because it was a memorable 50. Everybody does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. As you're looking around, you realize none of you see any sort of threats or traps or anything like that. But you notice that there's no more bird or insect noise.
That's not good.
Now this did happen before when the tigers came.
At
At
night.
night.
Split second.
What?
light, Luke. Split second light.
They come at night mostly.
In the
Mostly.
jungle.
Mostly.
With
Their voices soft as thunder.
thunder.
I don't know the song.
But also aliens.
I miss.
you know.
Is it? Oh, it's from Les Miserables. That's because I'm a cultureless boob.
Or is that
Movie.
Fox again next year? I have to see.
Good music.
Oh, God, no.
Supposedly, it's J.D. Vance's favorite musical.
God
Oh,
damn
God, man.
Who's burning
J.D.
hell?
Vance's.
Oh, God.
Does he
Well-
realize that he's the
What's-
bad guy?
What's Bobert's favorite one theater? The one where
Oh,
she was
Beetlejuice. wasn't it?
Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Figures.
We know it's theirs.
Did you
He
hear about
likes a little
how
monster.
the people that are in the latest cast right now are boycotting Trump showing up? And their response being like the company's response being like, you guys can't get political about this. And it's like, it's
Les
Les Mis!
Mis!
What do you mean? It's so political.
The show is
Pretty
entirely
political.
political.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's the point of the show.
Yeah, the Broadway cast is boycotting. Yeah.
Secondhand, the winner of the Kentucky Derby was invited to meet Trump, and he said, if I wanted to see an ass, I would have come in second.
Oh my God. I gotta tell you, as bad as the politics are, there's a lot of good quips flying
There's a
around.
lot of good
Yeah.
stuff about it.
I find it so staggering how often the phrase like we shouldn't let politics get in the way of this is applied to like
This administration.
liberals, just, really just liberals in general, because I feel like
Right.
conservatives get to say that far more often.
Right.
And it's just like, fuck you,
Yeah,
everything.
the whole thanks Obama thing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
he had nothing to do with this.
Let's go, Brandon. Whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah,
I
but
was-
that's us saying it. That's okay.
Yeah, I was always confused by that one. Who is that going to piss off? If anything, it's just confusing.
Well,
What I like is they twisted it around and turned it into Dark Brandon. When
yeah.
they had the pictures of him with the red eyes, shooting
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Did you see the Trump post for Star Wars?
Well,
where he had
Yes, where he was the
Yeah,
Sith.
there's
Yeah,
the
we were
Sith.
talking about that.
We
All
were
the
the
rebels and
empire, not the rebels.
Yeah.
I love that they give him every time they he's always like super buff and doesn't have a shirt on. I'm like,
Man, somebody's sublimating something out there.
Oh, I know. Well, I love the fact that, okay, so they do this and they post it. And then they get commented about, you asked the Sipboard thing, and they embrace it. And then all this backlash comes around like, oh, we had nothing to do with that.
The Sith
They
was
talk
the
out
bad
both
guy.
sides of their ass at the same time.
Some of their supporters like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I really don't.
Right, but
The double door.
Kim finally said something negative about
What'd she say?
who
it.
did?
My
Yeah,
cousin
cousin.
Kim, where he was wrong about something about the Pope.
Of course, the meme, the picture of him, as the
Right.
Pope.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
was in bad taste. She finally said something negative about
Of all things, it's the Pope that gets it.
That's quite.
I don't know. I'm
it.
just
No,
watching.
no, Kim.
Well.
I'm just stocking up on essentials before China goes offline.
Fair.
Oh, yes.
Because
If we can afford that, we
with all the kids that they're having, there's no way.
We've definitely
that they can support
outstripped
those
our,
kinds of
our
jobs. There's no
previous
way.
budget this month.
I'm sorry, I mean,
So
I'm
did
not
I.
trying to say that to be mean, but.
No.
But,
Well,
you know,
I've said, and some of the
gotta
effects
build that stuff up.
Right.
everything in this is great.
This summer's gonna be hard
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
And even.
But anyway,
at
you just hear
first,
the,
when it
sort of
affects
like,
them, they'll
you-
find some
lack
spin
of
where it's.
yeah,
them
you just kind of like become conscious of
I love kids.
it. Like, oh,
I
it's
do
really
too.
quiet.
But it's like, okay,
Um,
every year. fly
whereas
fish,
historically it's been,
food over
there's
kids,
birds.
Because
and
they
bugs,
can't afford food.
Right.
little creatures
Stop
flying
having
around.
kids. Or quit bitching
I'll tell
about
everyone
not being able to afford to
that,
you know?
Yeah.
there's a
I mean,
sudden
I'm
lack of
saying, I would
noise.
never say that to
Yeah.
their face, but it's like, you can't have
Yeah.
it both ways, Kim, you can't.
There's a remarkable lack of sound coming from here, right? It's not just me.
It's like the cone of silence.
Now that you've said that. Yeah, there is a lack of sound. Well, that's what Jax would say. Okay, wait, now that you've mentioned that, if everyone quiets down, we'll notice that, yeah, there is no. No natural sound. You're right. What does that mean?
Well,
Because I don't know.
well, the last time that it happened, we were about to be attacked by that one predator monster. I'm gonna look up and start trying to examine everything.
On the
Oh, the tick pulling.
Yeah. I'm gonna, I'm gonna
would
look
the
up
predator
and
be up
try and
there?
see. Maybe.
give me another perception.
Still good, but I miss Moro.
Hey,
31.
Caleb, I gotta be big online for you.
You don't see anything up in the sky or anywhere. I mean, you don't see any creatures.
Do you hear anything rustling?
You also don't hear any creatures.
No rustling in the bushes or the underbrush?
Not that you can hear.
Everyone prepare your weapons in case we got another one of those weird.
I've got to be big online for Elo. You got your weapon out?
Yeah.
Okay. Just continue on. They're gonna ambush us when they ambush us, and that's when we'll kill
Fair enough.
them. We're letting them bring their funeral.
They attacked us first. You started it. I'm not touching you.
Beth, go ahead and move us further into the thing.
Those cookies are good.
They're addicting.
Oh, you made the cookies?
They're solid.
And sliced.
Dough and everything.
And sliced.
All right,
I can tell it's one of those rolls.
Andy and Elib, give me a quick perception.
Even better.
22.
29.
Wow. Okay. Andy, you see it first, and then Elib, you. There does seem to be. There does seem to be something or someone tucked in this little crops here.
This way comes.
It looks like a person sort of wedged into the foliage.
Like they're trying to hide, or that someone shoved them in there and they just haven't done now.
They're not moving, so it doesn't look like they're trying to hide.
Maybe they're trying to decompose.
You look me to the body up ahead? Yeah. Dead or alive?
Yes,
It's not moving, but it's upright.
in the full upright position.
I won't say anything, but I'll wave. and see-
Okay.
Does he react?
Does not wave.
Come along, you wanna stay here?
I can wait.
You don't have to go back to the prime material, but you can't stay here.
Well, if it looks like he needs help, I will go,
He
I
was
will
gonna walk
accompany,
forward.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we-
will
you go in the
accompany
middle, yeah.
Elam and,
Well, I'm not
forward.
sticking around on my own, so.
you live and just see if I can assist.
No, you'll be fine 30 feet behind us unarmed.
As the barn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'll find back here, don't worry.
You'll do fine.
Oh, you're back here. with
Yeah, I'm
me?
not going up ahead yet.
Oh,
What
It's
is
like
there
a
any?
tentacle.
okay,
What's your instrument?
It's my spear. I
You have a
told
musical instrument? Or do you sing?
I told you, spear. I can do
It
both.
like, it makes noises.
Yeah, my spear hat is kind of like.
Oh, it's like one of those rainforest
Yeah,
things?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's a didgeridoo.
I told him spear.
I can't believe I know the name of that.
It's,
Yeah.
It's a didgeridoo-doo.
You're talking about the little tubes that.
Yeah,
Yeah, with all the seeds inside.
They get annoying after a while.
No.
Beetle box, or beetle sticks, right?
Well, my-
Yeah.
Yeah.
When my kids
I
were
know
small,
that-
they
I
had
know
one that would
that
make a moose sound like
That
a
is
cow.
your musical instrument as a bard?
I know that it's called a totem spear. It's got holes in it that
Me
produce
totem
like a
spear.
flute-like sound.
Oh, flute-like sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
So
he
whenever
does-
I'm
he
spinning
moves
it around and
he
moving
moves
it,
and it makes
creates
noise.
the inspirational
Okay.
noise.
Okay.
I can also.
That's why I
sit-
was doing that.
I don't
you
have-
move it. for
You actually
comfort.
spin it, you don't just turn it upside
Yeah.
down.
But whenever
So
you're
like
using,
this.
yeah, like whenever you're spinning it, the like other end is side.
I thought when he said it's
hollow.
got flute-like holes, I thought he was like,
No.
We
But
still have
whenever you're
holes,
using
you
the
just
bardic
don't want
inspiration or the bardic, the bardic thing, you can choose whether or not to use your voice or to have.
Yeah, a lot of times you can
It's
just
a wind
use it.
instrument, yep.
So,
Point attachment.
That's what it says, it's a wind instrument.
You're the Adele of the group.
Don't set fire to the ring. We have greedy to that.
Right.
that's fair.
Don't muscle into my territory.
We continue.
Can I just
All right.
chill in the deep?
Well, the closer, so Elam, if you get
I'm gonna roll in the deep.
You guys will be.
you and Grady are
You roll
moving
me a
forward, so
different?
I'm guessing you're moving
Probably.
forward about another 15 feet.
We should probably move.
I'm looking.
after.
And you get a better, you get a much better look.
At which point the dude does start. You do see
Movement?
movement.
Don't fight.
Is it
So that's what you see.
defense? Or is it?
Basically, there's a
What
guy.
the fuck?
He looks kind of like an elf.
And he's got a ball gag.
He's got a gag,
It's got a
and
bunch
he's
of-
tied to the trees with
Who's
like
the
these thorned branches that have been sort of pulled around. And you can
Fireball the branches.
You can see him sort of like pull in there, and as he sees you guys, his eyes are wide open, and he's like,
Does anybody have?
Gag?
Understand
Does anybody
ball
speak-
gag?
Does anybody speak gag? Ball
Does anybody have safe word?
gag? Anybody speak safe word?
I don't.
Wait,
Common work in Draconic.
you do.
She has shape word?
You have mage hand.
Oh, oh,
Oh, you
Jax,
have
would you
mage
mind mage handing that gag in his mouth so you can remove it?
yeah, to remove it. Have to push it down further, just remove it.
Mage hand with scarred knuckles.
Yeah.
Open wide, lad.
Open wider, lad.
All right, so
Exact
what
rap.
section are you guys doing?
Whichever
To
one-
this poor prisoner?
whichever
From
one.
35 feet away,
Okay,
I mage hand
all
the
right.
gag off.
Yeah, I can see it.
okay.
Gag off, gag
I'm
off.
seeing JD from Scrubs.
Bloody
Yeah.
tears and
Yeah.
jagged smile.
Where's his friend Trinket? Eagle call.
Sorry, what did you say, Luke?
The name of this spell is Bloody Tears and Jagged Smile.
What does it do?
Your
This
eyes
Chicago
turn
smile.
black and weep blood, and your teeth become jagged fangs.
Oh, okay.
Ouch. That's a spell for some reason. Alright. Anywho, moving
It's
on.
not the spell I'm using.
All right.
Try the honey goat chase.
So
Trying to go cheese, honey.
you get over there.
Mhm.
The
Honey
one
goat.
that's open.
Oh, I love that. Oh, man, yeah. That's what I was gonna use.
Oh, okay. Don't say that in terms of my father.
What did you learn about it?
More than I ever cared to.
You ever seen him in a bikini?
No, and hopefully never will.
Have you ever seen his tramp stamp?
I've heard about it.
Yes. I'm sure it's on Facebook somewhere.
See what?
Just try
The
to.
tramp
Like
stamp.
tramp stamp.
What's that?
Okay. Doug's daughter,
Which one?
the younger one, not Alex,
Tori.
but Tori.
Mhm.
Henna
Oh,
tattooed a
that's-
tramp stamp
That's so funny.
on me.
What did it say?
Like
was
sassy or
Butterfly.
something.
Sexy. with a
Sexy.
butterfly
That's
on it.
what was the butterfly.
Sexy with a butterfly on it. Went over to Doug's house, and the girls all got henna tattoos all
We did.
together. When it was time for mine,
I got,
I was explaining what I wanted and everything.
And
Doug's
Sarah got
like,
a flower, I think. Yeah.
Where do you want this?
Yeah. It was.
I'm like, as low as she's comfortable.
On my
to
lower,
go.
lower back, yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, you must be a very good friend. And I knew exactly what he meant by, otherwise I would kill you.
Dad was in a very compromised position the whole time because he had to wait for a while before we could leave
Oh, yeah.
for it to dry. Yeah.
Nice.
I got it done right before Flight Fest.
6'5" and 3/4.
Perfect.
5 quarters.
Yeah.
All right, so Jex, it takes some manipulation, but you manage to get the gag on thing. You get it unhooked, and he kind of spits it out. He's like,
Patooey.
"Don't come closer. Don't come here. Don't."
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
What will happen if we do?
The bushes are trapped. We'll fall.
Should we try and examine, check for traps?
Yes, I get down.
Like this.
Get down, get
Yeah.
down, get down, get down.
Oh boy.
Tonight,
All right.
baby.
So how close are you going to
The
approach?
kobold starts working.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
close
I'll
do you
go
have to
away.
be to try and
Ooh.
look for these things?
Well,
Handstand.
I mean,
No.
right here,
Focus, Jackson.
where's he at?
right here.
I get 30 feet away from him. And look immediately right there.
Okay, give me a track check.
+1.
Yes. 22.
22. All right.
So he's like, look below me, and you can sort of like, his voice is all ratcheted up and that kind of stuff. You're not sure if is he
Actually, yes, bitch.
he just hasn't had
That's
his,
right.
well, he looks dehydrated. Probably to you, he's in relatively bad shape.
Right. He needs some attending to.
Yeah, but that's why his voice is all messed up. But yeah, you can see that underneath him and surrounding him out to about 5 to 8 feet away, the underbrush is sort of like woven together, kind of a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's connected to him. Any pressure would probably cause you to fall completely through.
Okay. If I use rope to disarm it, or some sort of vines right there in that area. Now, because I am a arcane trickster now, I can do range legerdemain, so I can disarm traps from 30 feet away.
Give me another trap check. Or perception check, whichever better.
Well, I guess traps would be better.
31.
To your eyes, at least from this distance, the only way to disarm it is to activate it. It's just, it's a very simple kind of thing. It's not like there's a mechanism or anything like that. It's just sort of like they made a mat of leaves and stuff that is thin, that somebody would just fall right through.
How heavy does this guy seem to be?
Well, he's of elvish descent, it looks like, so maybe 120 pounds. The problem is he's bound to the bushes, so he's tied to the bushes, so he's not technically on it.
I got it. Don't.
If the trap falls, he's.
I have the spell fly. I'm gonna cast that on you. You're gonna fly over there and pick him up. Bring him back.
Yeah, I fly too, so.
They fly now?
They fly.
Elam can pick him up easy.
Right, well, that's what I was asking about the fly. I didn't think I could pick him up. But I could have cast fly on Eli.
It was Rise of Skywalker where there's a line in it where it's like they fly now.
Oh yeah, they fly
now.
now, yeah.
Somehow. Palpatine returned.
I get down, say,
You should probably come with me because I need help with him.
okay,
It looks like he's pretty well wrapped in thorny vines.
I can with you.
Because I can hold his weight while you.
Right.
He's thorny.
So I cast fly on Elif.
Thorny.
Me so thorny.
And just to make it easier, I cast Be Big on Elif.
Okay.
So Elif is Be Big size and flying.
That's not
Bigger, girthier, thornier.
Boy.
Bigger, stronger, and blood cut.
There we go.
Oh!
Ooh.
All right, so you're gonna fly.
The fly of Elid,
Are you taking Jax with you?
Yep.
Yep.
the uncensored version.
I feel this is the equivalent of me telling Bob, I have calligraphy.
That was awesome.
It was.
He was kind of upset about it
It
too.
was.
Well,
Shit.
you know what his
No one has ever had calligraphy.
Probably was upset 'cause he couldn't figure out a way to get around it.
Videos.
Well, he didn't know I had it until he announced it.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's one thing you would think nobody would ever take.
I forget.
If,
Well, what
if
he-
only someone had calligraphy, it would be 10 lower. I have calligraphy.
He's like, let me see your character sheet. All right, so you guys are sort of flying around
He
there.
took it as a useless skill for character background.
No
Well,
such
you know what he thinks is that you read the module.
Yeah, I know.
And I doubt that he would be dissuaded from that.
And
from
then
that
he
point
gets
of view.
pissed off that you're not doing what he wants you to do in the module.
In the
Right.
module, right? But all right, so you guys get over there, and the guy's like, "Be careful, be careful. They're almost there. They'll be here."
Who's that? What the hell's an aluminum falcon?
Edamame, panda bear, whatever the hell her name is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, funny.
That's the SNL skit. Where,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No, no,
Robot
no,
Chicken.
it's,
Robot
uh,
Chicken.
Robot Swim, yeah. Oh, is it Robot Chicken?
Yeah.
Robot Chicken.
He keeps closing and opening the thing.
That's another one, yeah.
Some good shit.
All right.
If you like
I love
that
evil carpool. Unlock the windows.
People just gonna roast breakfast burrito.
You miss the kids.
Trojan man.
Ambiguously gay too.
Yeah.
I love the one where it's the walrus dude's like best day ever, and he gets
Oh
fucked
yeah!
up,
Oh yeah!
and then he draws, and he can't draw as all the other. He gets fired.
Doesn't he lose his wife as well?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
he leaves
Oh,
her,
yeah.
yeah.
Best day ever, and everything wrong happens.
All right, I need a fortitude save from both of you.
Arm cut off.
Alright.
Gone.
Sword of War.
Seems dark.
22.
Okay.
13.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for you. Good thing you're strapped
But-
on. For you-
I was
Good
disarming
thing
it.
you're strapped on.
I like it.
Your dad's super really gonna hate us.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now you're just like, see.
Okay.
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 I mean, no, I don't want to be.
No, I bet not.
But you will be.
Oh, are we still meeting tomorrow for?
No, I'm gonna. There's too many people bitching about that, so I'm gonna cancel it.
No, you're fine.
I-
Well, it wasn't you guys,
Are we,
but
are we finding a different day to do it then?
yeah, no. I'm gonna like.
Well, if we all here, or Libby and I go to Gen Con, right? Are you guys available on Sunday?
No,
No, it's Mother's Day.
Ah, well.
That was where we first had it, was on Sunday.
right.
Yeah,
I'm not doing anything on Mother's Day, so.
we can reschedule it.
Can we
yeah.
do I can't do next Saturday because it's Jesus.
Next Tuesday,
Maybe
Thursday?
Tuesday or Thursday would work,
When
yeah.
is the registration? Or when does?
Next Sunday,
Is it next Sunday
the
already?
18th, yeah.
Oh, man.
Gen Con? Wow, that's soon.
That's very.
I can do it Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday.
All right.
That should be good in next week.
Monday or Thursday would be better, but we can also do Tuesday. If that works.
I don't have anything going on Mondays anymore, so.
I know, that's why I said we could do Monday.
So
or
like
Thursday,
Monday
but we
evening
can't
or
do-
Monday afternoon?
Oh,
Monday
evening.
evening.
Evening. All right, I'll set it up for Monday evening.
Yeah, I was saying we can do Monday or Thursday. Tuesday we can, and then we'll have to move something. Yeah. Because I assume we're gonna have dinners again.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
These are delicious.
I know, they're really good.
They are really good. You made
I-
those.
Oh, yeah.
They're fantastic.
Thank you. I had to
Let's roll
stop
initiative just for
myself
fun.
from eating
No,
all of them.
I'd say we
after
don't.
After I made them. Yeah, I was like, okay, so for every treat that I have, I'll give Holiday a treat. I don't want Holiday to get fat.
There's a lot of good
I'm gonna
games this
stop
year.
eating treats.
Are there?
The Gen Con catalog has a ton of good games.
I haven't had a chance to look. so.
Did you find one from the guy from Red Shirt? We didn't.
Yeah, they're all listed under a different
Different
GM
GM.
names. They're all listed under, all the Ottawa Redshirt games are listed under one guy's name. I think it's the guy who registered.
We've got to get his email
What's
address.
the one that was Survivor?
I got his Discord. But I sent him a message and he never responded, so he might not be on Discord. But yeah,
That's correct.
we should do
That's
this.
right.
This year, we're gonna get his email
All right,
address.
deal. But yeah, there's several of them.
When you show up at a table, he's like, "Are you those dudes?" He knows us.
He knows us, yeah. He's from Chicago.
Yeah, I know.
So it's about-
Yeah. Does he know the vote?
He might.
No, not this year. I am gonna convince them to do NASCAR.
But it's Survivor themed this year, so
I
I kind of do it. It's they talk about Survivor and they're doing puzzles like they do in Survivor. It's Survivor themed in a way.
I read the thing. It didn't feel
Les?
like it was sort
Yeah.
of, whatever. Anyway.
Can I get you to do NASCAR?
Yeah, I can do it.
Well,
This
we're
year?
part of it.
Yeah.
I didn't even look. Are they what?
It's
Maybe.
Survivor.
Yeah, probably. You could probably get me to do it. Because I was part of the original crew.
NASCAR?
Okay, if it's gonna be just, us.
Okay, it's 2 sessions.
Right,
Is it 1, 2? I think it's 6 people.
Yeah, I think it's 6. We had 4 and then we did, so it was
And
me,
2 others.
it was
joined
me,
us.
you, Doug, and Dowd.
Dowd, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's gonna be, it should be a group of us, yeah, that'd be fine.
Whose time is this year's?
Yeah.
Luke, did you find it before?
I'm on it.
Oh, it's a misfit. If we went into NASCAR, knowing what NASCAR is, we would crush it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could say get the, give you more information about what it is, but I figured I could get it from you.
So.
So I think it's called so it's called a fistful of the there's 2 qualifiers.
So the one I'm
2
looking at-
qualifiers are the same thing, just 2
Yeah.
different rounds of it, and then they combine for a third one. with
The
it.
finals are Saturday night. No, that's the party. Oh no, maybe
I was
when was the
gonna say
party?
Okay, so the finals are Saturday early evening, and then the party's immediately afterwards.
Yeah, it says finals are 7 to 11 on Saturday.
So like, yeah, so
7
the,
p.m.
so the second round is invitation only, and it's like 4 till 7 or 3
So
till
there's
7.
a
They have
hashtag
several.
Survivor on Saturday, August 2nd at 10 a.m. for 2 hours. Thick NASCRAG is all about role playing and funny voices. Skip that. In this special 46-year event, the longest running tournament at Gen Con, we're giving you what you really want: puzzles. NASCAR Survivor pits 10 teams of 5 players against each other in a fierce 2-hour puzzle bowl. Each time a team solves a puzzle, they rack up points. 3 for being first, 2 for second, and 1 for third. The team with the highest score wins and takes home commemorative NASCAR Survivor hats. Expect fierce competition, team taunting, and fast-paced fun. Whether you're a puzzle master or a casual player, join us for bragging rights and a shot at becoming the ultimate prize champs. Remember, when it's time for story, skip.
Seriously.
Time for stories, what?
Skip, that's what it says.
Okay,
It's like when you're playing a video game and the conversations.
Ah.
are like skip.
So I have a different one. It's called Fistful of Mithril. And it's the Nazcrag. That's the Naz because yours is different. That one.
okay,
It's a different event.
so you're, the one you're looking at is more like the
The actual
traditional
competition
NASCAR
one.
one.
Yeah, so let me read it. It says, saddle up for Nazcrag's patented brand of fun, puzzle solving, and role playing in our 2-round tournament. Y'all mosey on by and sit a spell. We'll spin you a yarn of the Wild West and a small mining town named Mithril Gulch. See, they're under attack by low-down bandits that call themselves the Plethora. The only hope of the town has got is a ragtag band of bona fide legends. They're going to team up and seek out the cavalry led by a mysterious duke and make themselves the true heroes of the West. So there you go.
If you want to do the survival one.
No, we have to do that one, the one Les talked about. Cause that's the one that'll have the swag afterwards.
Hey, don't worry.
It's
Whenever
kick-ass
my turn
swag.
again for the treasure hunt. I'm doing survivor themed. Everyone's doing teams. Everyone's wearing the colored
Oh,
headbands.
so you're not doing the Taskmaster one now?
No. I'm doing Taskmaster next. After that, survivor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've got a couple of different ones.
Are you gonna do both?
No,
Okay,
it's kind of the same thing, but no. Okay.
let's, okay, what's that one called you just said?
Fistful of
Fistful of Mithril.
Adam.
There should be guns in it.
I'm gonna be wearing a hat.
Les, what is the? Hold
Well,
on one second. The
I will
information
come
for
dressed.
I will
It's
dress for it as
do-
well.
We'll look on their
it's
site.
yeah. Just Google or search Fistful of Mithril.
We'll look on their site. They'll have character outlines or in detail. We'll decide what characters we're each playing.
I'm in.
So
It hasn't been updated. They're still on 45th.
I don't expect it to be updated until a little later anyway, yeah. We did no prep whatsoever
And we still did our
and got invited to their awards thing.
yeah.
What did you win?
No.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Door prize. We got a shirt.
Oh,
I still have that shirt.
Well, another guy won like a dice thing. It was the guy that didn't show up,
Right.
and then the guy that replaced him played like the rogue or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And they won the dice tray.
Yeah, something like that. I got the shirt. That
I got a shirt.
But I mean, if we go knowing what's going
I
on,
got a shirt.
I got a
if
shirt.
we go what's going on
Bullshit.
and play it up, which I know we can walk out with some swag.
We could.
You're gonna have to remind us of the stuff that was there. Let's finish this.
They had a big table full of shit. They were giving out all kinds of crazy shit. I'll do it.
I'm in.
So
Okay, added to our wish list.
What day is it?
it's well, the qualifiers are from Thursday to Saturday, and then the finals are Saturday night.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's multiple days. Of
It's 2
qualifiers.
rounds. So there's a couple of rounds of
Gotcha.
qualifiers, and then by invitation only, you get to the final.
Which is
And
on
as soon as the
Saturday.
final's
Thursday
over,
for 4
there's the
hours,
party.
Friday for 4
Yeah, you
hours.
rock right into the party, which we have to make sure to bring booze.
And we will know what's available at the party. We will have booze.
You know what we ought to do is a backpack full of corpse reviver
Yes.
stuff.
Well, I'll bring them.
Could do that.
So,
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said we ought to bring a cooler backpack full of corpse reviver ingredients.
so we'll have to.
We will be so ready.
Okay,
We had 4 small liquor things last year for the party
We went through them almost immediately.
immediately because we had no idea that this was going to be what it was.
Or how long? We didn't get out of there till midnight. It was
Yeah.
after midnight.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sunday,
Oh.
we'll go through and figure out which one.
Okay.
we can
Mhm.
move
And then
down.
after this year, if we do really well, never again.
Vanish. The legends have gone.
That would be great if we won the damn thing and then we were like, all right, that's it for us. We're done.
how many people got really pissed off?
Oh,
Several.
there are several
Oh,
groups that
no.
do this every year.
Like the
Why-
dead jerk
why
father
you
and
do
son
it?
team that ditched us. This is the only event we come to Gen Con for. Okay, well, we'll rock with you.
And the
they didn't
only
show
reason
up.
we went to the second event was because of those.
Yeah,
two.
we felt bad. They made us feel bad and then they ditched us. We find those guys.
Kick their ass.
We're kicking their asses.
All right, anyway, on to this initiative. 14 for me.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
23.
Time moves so quickly and slowly during this game.
22 for napalm.
Napalm Crazy. Napalm Crazy. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
boy.
Hell yeah, boy.
I'm all about the napalm. Did we tell you about that?
I don't know if we did.
Uh-uh.
So the last time that I was running like the pirate campaign that I'm running with, it was just Ian, Fiona, and Beth. And Ian usually has a voice that sounds like, do you know who Nigel Thornberry is?
Tim Curry.
Tim
Yeah,
Curry.
yeah,
He
yeah.
sounds like Tim Curry, basically. That's the usual accent he goes for. So
11 for Amy.
like an NPC who's chilling with the party was just like, whenever you guys reach this certain point, will I still be able to travel with you? And out of nowhere, Ian switches like accents completely, just like to a deep southern accent. It's just like, hell yeah, Danny boy! And we were all just, what the fuck? And he was like, sorry, I have a cold. What?
Yeah.
Well, I saw something on the internet where they said the best. He goes, "I'm not." The guy was writing. He's like, "I'm not a big fan of Uber, but if the guy showed up cranking Molly Hatchet in a Camaro with T-tops on it, had a bottle of Jack in the shotgun seat, and everything I responded to was hell yeah, brother," I'd take that.
I'm getting in that car.
When we retire, we should just do that. We'll rent a Camaro,
You know,
like an '86 Camaro.
get it from one of Don's relatives.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
All right.
Just that out of nowhere. Just
Yeah.
oh my god. Is that gonna be you?
I was thinking for Dad. But
Oh,
yeah.
that would also be fitting.
Oh.
There's also.
Wait, this is a costume?
Yeah. There's hold on, where's the cowboy? There we go. The man and the man and the horse.
Oh man, we're gonna look up the prep for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
Assless chat.
It's gonna be some good shit.
It was a cowboy on a horse, one of those with labels.
Yeah.
Or Flashpoint?
Okay.
Why?
Why? Why sexy Woody?
Sexy Jesse.
There's a
Sexy
sexy
Jesse.
Woody.
That's
No,
Woody.
that's Jesse.
No,
That's Woody. His shirt has
No, wait. That was Jesse.
No.
Perception.
No,
Yeah, that's Woody.
Perception.
Hold on, look up Jesse.
Yeah,
Like,
Go back to sexy.
1 second. Yeah, Jesse has a white shirt with
Yeah.
Okay.
22.
How high?
That's
22?
Okay.
Yeah, 22.
I know.
You're watching them as
I know,
they
sexy Toy
are
Story.
trying
I know my
to release the
sexy
guy.
Woody.
I know my
And
sexy Woody.
suddenly
I'm not worried
moving
about that
very
content
fast
at all.
out of the
We
sky,
got all
almost invisible,
Did you add water?
come two.
I did not add water.
Is it?
They look like light beams
Okay,
right at them and past them
pass it.
out across the thing.
Okay.
Where they disappear in the sun.
36-piece cowboy party costume.
The-
They
these-
basically come out of the sky,
36
Okay, these
pieces
disappear.
of
swoop by.
Okay,
Well, it's a
And then-
tearaway for
They're
slip
not.
poker.
Yeah.
but I noticed. it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So you
saw them
strip
for
off
a brief
hat, And
second.
then you strip off another hat. And then you strip
So-
off another hat.
First one is for Jack,
And we'll never know. And there's
21,
the
and
the
Lib,
Bronco.
Nice.
12.
That's,
So
I don't think that's wrong.
21 hit
I
you,
know.
Jax? Remember to take your decks off because you're blind.
Yes.
He's blind.
Yes.
That hit you.
So
Okay.
we don't get horses
Sick
and
horse.
bandanas and hats. And we stack the hats on top of each other.
It was
So-
with acid,
Yeah, I
right?
could just bring one. No, I'm not.
Also have to wear hats.
No, I need a fortitude save though.
And bandanas.
Obviously.
No, you don't.
I do.
I did.
I do.
I do. Come on.
16.
Okay.
I'll go Barbie.
I have a
16.
perception to figure out what happened, or, sorry, 28.
Cow-
28, okay.
Passenger.
Yep.
Oop,
The fact that they didn't have that song.
all right.
Thanks, I got that in my head now.
And it's worse. It is fucking worse.
All right.
Kids, by the way.
Was it a
Well, shocking.
flash
What about
that
any
made me
of that
blind,
Nazis
or-
for kids?
On, off.
Okay,
This is blind stuff.
okay.
All right.
I'm
You're wondering what's wrong with him because suddenly he just stops.
I mean, I've been wondering
Doing
that
Doing
since the
anything.
fucking town.
Then would you roll a 28 perception?
Yes.
Two like balls of light moving very fast come past you and Jex. And you look over at Jex and Jex goes, ow! And he's got a cut, like a slash from a weapon across the back of his shoulder and arm. And you got a 28 perception.
Oh, it's a boot. Okay.
There's some sort of sap on the sides of the wound.
Magic tree sap.
3 points of damage, and you lose 1 point of strength.
No.
Yes.
I want it out.
And then Jex, I need, or not Jex, Elib, I need you to make another fortitude save. Oh, jeez. That was a sneak attack. Sorry, Jex. Hold on. I haven't stopped punishing you yet.
It was strength.
1 point of strength.
That's
Take another 12 points of precision damage.
21.
21, okay. You're fine.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right.
I told you I'm blind. I can't see anything.
Jex, you're up.
Chuck tells Eva something in draconic.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm blind and can't see anything, and then I cast mage armor on myself.
And then you hold on like hell to the harness.
Oh, that's all I'm doing.
Can you? Yeah, I guess you can.
I can cast mage armor. It's no target but myself.
Right. Yeah, I was just thinking normal spell. Okay.
Let me see if I can find you.
yeah, okay. He's had plenty of practice.
I'm here.
He's had plenty of practice touching himself.
All right. So
Nobody else
then,
does. He's a cobalt. What do you expect?
Nobody wants
Yeah, my AC is now 15.
Napalm, you're up.
Right.
Again, you just saw those two creatures kind of fly by, and then they disappeared in the sun.
Can I tell that my first instinct is to see if anybody in my party's been hit or is hurt or needs any kind of help.
Oh
I tell that Jex has been,
You're already big
Yeah.
and fly.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm in his harness,
right.
holding on. That's all I'm doing right now. Holding on.
The little baby and the baby girl. I think
Ooh.
the baby.
it's either under glass.
Here we go.
Wow. That's fancy.
Clever.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you cast mage armor. Napalm, you're checking them out. It looks like Jex may have been injured.
No, I was.
So,
let me be clear here.
Let me be perfectly frank with you guys.
are they within 30 feet? I guess they are.
There's absolutely no.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not quite.
And do I know where a trap starts there? Did Jex point that out before they all went?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was like it goes. You guys have been probably talking about it. Don't go that close.
So if I go to just where the trap starts, which is what, here?
10 feet away.
It's about
10 feet
5
away.
to 8 feet away. So it's basically
Stay 10
right
feet away.
around where they're flying.
Oh, God. That's
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, okay, I'm here at 25. Then I'm gonna burst and exclude anybody that's bad. I can get Jax, Elib, and even the little prisoner guy.
Okay.
If I'm bad,
That's mine.
You want another whiskey or do you want some?
If you're gonna make a corpse reviver, I'll have one of those.
You want a corpse reviver?
Yeah.
We can make that happen.
Shit work.
You want a portion of that?
No.
Okay.
Thank you, Don. Much appreciated.
Oh, thank you. You didn't want another one, right? One and done?
I do not want another.
Okay.
He does not want another.
After this first round.
So, please have some.
Oh, that was a good one. 20. And then I have a healer's blessing spell.
Shit, I fucked that up.
So then get half of that. So you get 30 points back if you need them all. Yes.
I don't need hit points, I need sight.
Is that what you telling that? I mean,
Well, yeah, whatever.
No,
Whatever. Well, okay. If
as
nothing
far
else,
as I know, you're too far away for me to tell you that. so I
right.
don't
If
tell you.
nothing else, I'll get anybody that needs it.
Right.
Plus the guy
Right.
that's the prisoner guy. So,
Right, you're helping the prisoner
Right.
and yeah.
and if, like I said, I don't know I know what your malady is, but if you need to, if you need help in my burst, then you got it.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but
Because you know so far away all the time.
all right. So you burst how many points?
30.
30 points. Wow. Okay.
Well, I bursted for 20, and then I get a 50% of that as a bonus.
How do you get a 50-point bonus?
A healer's blessing.
Healer's blessing.
All your spells used on living creatures are treated as if they were empowered, increasing the damage healed by half.
noise.
50%, not 50 points, 50%.
But this is like half of the damage. So in this case it was 20, so it's half of that is 10, so it'd be 30.
Yeah.
So
All right.
30.
Elin, you're up.
So he gets healed by 30. Correct. Yeah.
Am I able to like grip the clothing or armor of the guy in front of me and use my axe to just cut him free of whatever's holding him?
Yeah, but it'll take time.
I got plenty.
Like, how much time?
20 rounds.
No, probably
Because
2
I'm
rounds.
big and I got a big old axe in my hand.
Yeah, you can chop up a bunch of vines and stuff. I mean, that's no problem. But you also have to be careful. I mean, it's not like you have to be careful not to chop him. So you got to be a bit more precise. But yeah, probably. I mean, we're talking 2 rounds, 12
Oh, yeah.
seconds.
A little less creepy, but
Yeah, I think 2 rounds.
I just wanna like have a hand on him to keep him from falling.
Yep,
What's
gotcha.
the,
That's gonna make things harder for you too. So 2 rounds. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like a TBS series with
yeah.
Harry Potter. The guy who plays Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe,
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Him.
Oh, the
Go in one of them.
where Steve Buscemi plays
Yeah.
God.
The first season he played God.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be God every
Oh,
year.
no, it's not
because-
every season.
No,
Okay.
no, he's because last time was like the Wild West and he was just a
Oh, I thought that was just like they traveled to the Wild West.
No.
Okay.
no,
He
and
plays
same
Zach
cast,
Braff and Steve Buscemi had a baby.
same cast, different story completely. Because I thought it was always gonna be God and angels also.
but it's just different people.
It's just different people. It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
3 seasons.
Yeah.
But it's still the same name that references almost like it's gonna be God and the angels or something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
What's the name of the show?
I don't know what the name of the show is, but it sounds like a better version of American Horror Story.
There's
It's good, it's funny.
a single scene that I see every now and again where I think it's from that show where it's Daniel Radcliffe being like
Miracle
held up
Workers.
by
Miracle Workers.
where it's held up by like
Yes,
2
it's that one.
soldiers
Yeah.
as they're marching off to battle, and he's like,
The Roman one.
So how deadly are these people? Is it? Oh, they're everything they know is war and bloodlust.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but our technology is surely equivalent. Well, actually, they have these things called guns. It's actually really devastating. Oh. Well, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, the first season, Craig is a low-level angel responsible for handling all of humanity's prayers, and Eliza is recent transfer from the Department of Dirt Their boss God is checked out to focus on his different hobbies.
Department of Dirt.
To
Dirt.
prevent Earth's destruction, Craig and Eliza must achieve their most impossible miracle to date. The second season is based on Rich's novel What in God's Name. The second season is set during the Dark Ages and is based on Rich's story Revolution. Okay, sorry. The first season is based on What in God's Name.
Revelations.
Yes, second one is Dark Ages called Revolution.
And then the
Um,
third season
is revered Ezekiel Brown leaves his dying, famine-stricken town for a better life on the Oregon Trail,
Right.
taking a notorious outlaw
And the
Teddy
fourth
Martini
season-
as trail master. The fourth season taking place in a post-nuclear
it's
apocalyptic
like
world.
Mad Max.
Yeah, Road Warrior Sid and Warlord Freya Exaltada, along with her war dog Scrap, leave behind a ravaging wasteland for a more normal life in Boomtown.
Will there be a fifth season?
I have no idea.
I've watched all four.
Obviously. They sound good. I've always
Yeah, only
wanted to
season
watch it.
1 and season 2 are based on a Simon Rich short story.
Right.
Miracle
Miracle
Workers.
Workers.
Where's it on?
It's on TBS.
It's TBS. So cable, but you can also find it on like Hulu and stuff.
Mhm.
Wow, that is wonderful.
I will say I wasn't very impressed with the first couple seasons of the US version of Ghosts, but it's growing on me now.
It is getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch all of the British version?
There's only like
Much
3
better.
seasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Okay.
football, yeah.
Was it that long ago?
IMDb, 2019 to 2015.
No, 2023's.
2023. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, 2023. Um,
What's the cinch? War-based people. They're the blood-mad maniacs who live only to kill. So they all
I'm sorry.
experiences.
I accidentally made an extra one.
Currency is blood.
Can you do me a favor?
They have no fear of
yeah, I'll help you out.
All right, I appreciate it. I'm sorry about that.
new things called guns. Pretty nuts.
These Belgradians were off to conquer. What's
Um,
the cinch?
They're a war-based people.
Yeah, Miracle Workers, I enjoyed.
Yeah, so I watched the UK one first because I was watching Horrible Histories. They're the same people who make that one.
Okay.
They also did a couple other things.
I was gonna say, they show the headless guy in the first pilot episode of the American version, and then like once again somewhere.
Yeah,
But they completely
yeah.
ignore him.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
He doesn't play a huge role in the UK version either, but I also
Much more.
yeah, I was gonna say, but it also makes sense that it's not in every single episode because it's the same guy who's playing another ghost and everything. So you can't have the same people playing multiple ghosts in the same scene. It's gonna be way too difficult to film it. Yeah,
I think they just got rid of him because of special effects.
that's probably. And if they're gonna do multiple seasons as opposed to just like 3 quick ones.
Because he had the romance with Hetty as
Yes.
opposed to
Mhm.
Pantsless Guys
Yes.
in the UK version.
Guy.
Simon? No. It's Simon in the UK one. I don't know what his name is in the US one.
Trevor.
Trevor. Yeah, you're right.
Trevor.
Yeah. Which I wasn't expecting. Those two to be in a relationship when I was watching it.
At first you don't
Yeah,
expect
yeah,
it, but it
yeah.
makes sense
Well-
that they
Want the
do
big one or the little
eventually.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Florida and
Little
Thor.
Thank you.
I was
Oh.
expecting kind of from the get go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. Prost.
Cheers.
Slancha.
Cilantro.
Or sorry, slanch.
He
speaks
our language. So far.
What's the Russian one? Is not Zaporova? Something like that?
Drink.
Yeah, it's like, you're not drunk enough yet?
Oh, it's gross.
No, that's German.
That's German, yeah.
Hmm.
They're both Slavic.
That's such a good drink.
It is quite tasty.
And you're right, the mist makes it. I mean, it just twinges it just the
Just
teeniest
enough,
bit,
Yeah.
but it really does make that drink. It takes it till,
It elevates it to
It
a new
elevates.
level.
It does.
TBS.
If you like that sort of thing.
we definitely got to figure out a way to, so
Well,
we love
okay.
these drinks so much that we're out of Cointreau again. Almost.
Wow.
By the way, we didn't try a drink tonight that I wanted to try, but my friend Dan talked
told me about, which was, it's called a bourbon renewal. 2 measures of bourbon, 1 of cassis, which we're gonna use, instead of cassis, we're going to use blackberry liqueur. So bourbon, blackberry liqueur, lemon juice, Angostura bitters.
That sounds amazing. Okay.
So I may, before the night's out, we'll make one just to see how it is, because I got all the stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'll
Gotta make-
sample it.
plus my friend Dan's gonna want to know because I
I
told him we were making it tonight.
I mean, if you have all the stuff, it'd be rude. for
Yeah,
us not
it would
to
be
try it.
not to do it.
Yeah, it
to
would be
let them
rude.
know.
He's right.
It's
All right,
smart probably not to do it, but we don't want to be rude.
Ruin, you're up.
That's what's most important.
Right, exactly.
So you were in the trees. You didn't see any of this stuff happen, but you do see. So you see, Jax is on Elib in the harness, and it looks like he's hanging on for dear life. Elib has got the guy in one hand. He's flying. He's got his axe in the other hand, and he's chopping away the vines away from either side of the guy
What a great multitasker.
to release him.
Did I see the attack that just happened?
You did
And
not.
then lighting a torch and angling a mirror.
Right, right.
I will move forward.
Well, I'm fixing a drink.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move to there, and I will begin to sing a song.
Of sixpence.
Wonderful ride.
I'll begin to sing or inspire competence.
Okay.
So you get a +3 to the skill check to. Would it be a skill check to chop the guy down, or was it an attack to chop that guy down?
I'll tell you what, inspire confidence, that would make you more precise with your strikes, Elib. I think that cuts it down to 1 round.
Sweet.
I have no idea if there's an attack happening, but you know,
Something's happening.
how to make it a little easier for you.
I think Jax is just sleeping.
If you want to borrow my spear, you can just hold it out and make doodly doo.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
It's very sharp.
Doodly
too.
doo. Let's make doodly doodly doos. Doodly 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 doo.
It took me a second to remember what that was.
Be careful with the pointy part. I like it. All right, Andy, you're up.
That's funny.
Texted me or texted Les? Andy dies.
Wow.
She will fly up to Jax to carry him down to safety.
No, go away.
Does Andy know? Would Andy know that he needs to be carried to safety?
She probably does not.
Don't carry me to safety.
He yells out.
I'm trying to heal you.
Andy-
You grateful bastard. Didn't get
If
you.
you if you touch me at all, I'm like, no, leave me alone. And I'm
Andy-
holding on.
Andy is rolling perception.
Hey. Will that be our betting price?
Absolutely. But we have to,
Oh, yeah.
but what we'll do is we'll get it on our phones.
We'll get it on our
Oh,
phones
yeah.
and play
I will
it.
just trigger it. Yeah.
Andy rolled a 15. I don't know what her pluses are.
So what is she doing?
She's rolling perception.
Okay. 15
So 25 is the total.
25.
To
Okay.
see if there was an attack. To see what the fuck.
So
is
with a
going on.
25, yeah, she can definitely see there was some sort of slice on Jax's shoulder / arm. It's healed now.
Okay.
So there.
Do you still want to?
So it's probably Grady that did it.
Yep.
You still want to fly up to him?
I wouldn't fly up into that
Be
angry.
fast. It'll be faster. Okay. Okay. He's thinking. Sorry. She is drinking a potion of shield and hanging back.
Okay. But is she flying?
No.
Okay. All right.
Because Jax was a dick about the whole.
All right.
thing.
It was a little bitch about getting
So the
Jax was
guy
in bitch mode.
talks to you and basically says, look, I feel a lot better thanks to your napalm guy. But you gotta be careful. They're really fast and you can hardly see them in the sunlight. You've gotta try and do darkness to try and see them. And as far as I know, there's 3 or 4 of them. They're fast and they're smart. Chop, 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 chop. Are you chop? Well, it's not your turn yet. So. Okay.
Okay, what have I got? What have I got? What have I got?
All right.
What have I got?
2 of them are going to fly by and attack you. You only see
It's a
them for a second.
flyby.
They're small creatures. They're shaped like I mean, the first thing that comes to your mind is like pixies or what are the other pixie like?
Brownies.
Brownies, yeah. They look kind of like that. They're not that. But they also like have they don't radiate light, but they're incredibly hard to see. It's like they're almost partially made of light.
Shifty little bastards.
They just materialize out of nowhere and come on either side of you. Drive-by attacks.
Both on you. And 2 misses, I'm guessing. Well, 18 hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
2 misses. Then they fly this way and disappear into the sun. These 2 are going after Ruid.
Why
So
me?
they're gonna cross like
Because
this.
they don't like your singing.
They don't like you singing. And
Well, fuck
well,
you and your terrible
even,
taste.
even more so, they recognize your singing probably is what it feels like.
Do
Is they
they
recognize you as
know
doing
what
something.
sing?
So they're gonna come by you and they're gonna do the same thing, a flyby, yes?
Out of this game.
Yeah.
So I'm on Gen Con, I'm setting it up for us and Doug.
Okay.
That's right.
For all of us, Doug?
You, Beth, me, Kevin, Les, and Doug.
That's 6.
And I'm saying only get selected tickets of all selected are available.
Yep. 16 hit you?
What day are you doing that on?
I don't
Well,
think it does.
I'm gonna set up for all the qualifiers, we'll only get one of them.
No, it does not.
Okay.
So
These
Thursday
guys
and
come
2 is what
fly
I've
by.
got so far.
Okay.
Past you.
Ooh.
They disappear. So nobody's hit, but these things are just like swooping down. And then they go back, they sort of swoop down, at least what you saw was essentially these creatures materialize out of nowhere, swoop down, attack with, they look like they had daggers, these sort of long daggers, and then fly back up into the sky, into the sunlight, where you can't see them.
Oh, is every Dragon fan, or Dragon Age fan knows swooping is bad, so.
Yes.
Jex, you're up.
I have a question, actually.
Sure.
Since I'm large and have reach, would I have gotten an attack opportunity on one of the ones that had attacked me?
I don't think it provokes. Let me check flyby attack. I gotta check the rules on that one. Secundo.
Let's go to the board.
Considering that I'm large and I have reach. And I also have blind fight.
Well, okay. So theoretically, since they're moving through those things, they do have essentially they have effective invisibility in the sun. So in this case, they would get 50% concealment, but you would get an attack of opportunity on one of them.
So 28 to hit.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
To confirm,
High or low?
Yes.
let's do high. 99.
Woo!
Yeesh, okay.
I think that might be high.
That's a hit.
I'm not sure.
So as
20 points of damage.
okay. 20 points of damage, man. So one of them, you hit one and you hit it harder than you thought. Or you hit it harder than it expected to be hit. So you kind of like bat it away, right? And so it's flying down and it comes down and you just like whack and it goes spins away over the thing and then sort of rights itself and kind of goes back up into the sun. So it's back over there, but it lets out a little like squeaky sort of cry, and it's like and in common and sort of crusts off. But
Crust off.
All the ways to phrase that.
Right.
all right, Jax, you're up. You're blind and strength debilitated, and even though the that napalm was able to solve your hit point problem, the poison is still coursing through you. So I need another fortitude save. What'd you roll?
Probably not great.
12.
Yeah, not good enough. Another 2 points of strength. So it's 1 point for the first round, and then 1d4 points each round thereafter, and it goes for 6 rounds.
So you're kind of in Red territory, huh?
Yeah.
How much does Jax weigh?
2 loaves of bread.
2 loaves of wet bread.
How much do I weigh? I weigh 29 pounds.
But is that why you're talking to him about how you might become an improvised weapon?
No.
Are you going to throw Jax at the other creature
No.
as an attack of opportunity? I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you if you throw him.
Attacks of opportunity or melee only.
I'll allow it. But you have to throw Jax.
It's my turn.
There's no room to swing a dead cat around.
Yeah, your turn.
There's no way to just been a limp Jax and not hit somebody.
I spend this full round tying myself into the harness
Okay. All right. So
now
you don't
you're
get jostled.
on.
Clever lad.
because I will not have the strength to hold on.
Are
otherwise.
there like shoulder straps in case Elib goes upside down?
There will be next time.
we've got to go back to Thrushmore to get this fixed.
Right now.
It's
now,
just a
I'm
basket.
taking some
It's
rope
a
and just
shoulder
tying
bag,
my
like
arms
Okay.
and around the waist and everything.
All right.
I'm tying myself into this harness.
Because what if Elib does some Top Gun shit? Then you're just out.
Well, that's why I'm tying myself in.
You'll be
so that it
Goose.
won't.
No real idea if that's real or not.
You'll be Goose in Top Gun.
I will be Goose.
All right, cool. Tying himself in. Napalm, you're up.
All right.
You saw the 2 creatures come back at Elib this time.
Yeah.
And then they
But I
just,
didn't see
and
where they
Elib
came
actually,
from.
you think Elib got one because one went sort of spinning out of
Firing
control.
out of control. But I didn't see where they went to.
They sort of went in opposite directions.
All right. Do I think they're coming from
Sky.
this, what? I'm trying to figure out where they're coming from. Yeah, they're coming from the sky. But I mean. All right. So I'll trigger the trap. But that, no.
Okay.
I'm bringing my speaker. That's gonna be loud.
Oh boy, that's not.
I think
that's
I
not-
actually have a cheap Bluetooth speaker in the box of terrible prizes. So I have a box of terrible prizes, convention prizes.
I've got some Bluetooth speakers.
I have to look. Now I'm intrigued. What do you
Yeah.
do?
I'll look at this. Clip it underneath.
I mean, really nothing to do. They're not there. I mean, Jackson's got himself strapped into the harness. Cause I can tell he's done that.
Right.
So if you're doing that, then I can tell pretty much that what I tried, my cure didn't help you in that respect. So whatever it is, you're.
Give me the speaker. I'll take it home and I'll see which one's the loudest.
I always forget to bring my box of terrible prizes to the convention to give out. I knew I had one. Right, it's not always here.
I'll miss Liam Neeson when he dies.
What?
I said I'll miss Liam Neeson when he dies.
All right.
So I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know how to.
Well, your guess is, do you have any any martial skill? I guess you do.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, so your guess is that they are, because of their nature, because they're creatures at least partially of light.
Right.
Sunlight hides them, so they're staying in the sun. So the most reasonable suspicion is that they are swooping down to attack and then swooping back up into the sky.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's,
Mhm.
what is it? 20-foot radius.
If we're gonna bring corpse revivers to Gen Con, we have to get proper plastic martini glasses for them. I'll start Amazoning now.
So if I can cast obscuring mist around
Okay.
us,
How big is
it's
obscuring this?
20-foot. 20-foot radius, 20-foot high.
It looks like the Billiken Devil.
It does, it is the Billiken Devil. How did that happen? I didn't realize it was a Billiken
Swag.
Bluetooth speaker.
Ideally, I want to cast it to obscure, us as much as possible. So that if they come attack us again, they have to come into the top.
Right, which will fuckify their concealment.
Right.
Their sun,
Right.
their light.
Yeah,
base.
'cause they can't come from anywhere around, they have to come from down, they have to come from the top.
Right. Well, or if they go through the mist, then they won't be invisible
Right,
anymore.
right,
Right.
Right,
Gotcha.
so at least,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Cool. Excellent. And you're inside that as
I'm
well.
inside the mist also, yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Right.
Elif. Ooh, you all right?
No, it's just thing keeps
Are
sticking.
you cut off?
No, this is, it's a coaster.
You're up.
So I get that guy free because.
Chop, chop, chop. All right.
Competence.
Yep.
Yep.
And he is now
Oh, yeah.
released.
I was gonna share with you earlier today.
Please release
I have a
me,
hold of
let me
him
go.
so that I can fly him back to where the ground isn't trapped.
Correct. You're gonna take him down. It's next round, but
That's where the rest of my party is.
you're gonna take him back that way. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, absolutely. You can't move yet though, because it's a full round action.
Okay.
But next round, yeah, absolutely, you can move. He's released. He says, "Thank you, and to your napalm guy too. Thank you, bud."
No problem.
Ruin.
Yo,
You're still inspiring.
aren't I just?
Mhm.
I'm just so inspiring. I'm gonna maintain that inspiration.
You do that.
Now, when you say maintain, does that mean you're still singing?
Yep.
All right.
Is it possible that this came from Slew?
It's possible. Anything's possible.
Are you trying to see if it'll work? Do you need batteries? I can get batteries.
No, we don't need batteries.
Battery's not required.
Where we're going, we don't need batteries.
I'm gonna try this.
All right.
I'm gonna detect magic.
It's wireless, so it should be Bluetooth.
5, 10, 15, 20.
There's a big pile of magic right here.
I'm gonna move. I'm going to detect magic in the hopes that whenever they come swooping down, I'll be able to
Like get a heads up.
get a heads up.
So okay.
Because it starts as just like detecting magic in an area.
Right.
And the longer that I go on, I can focus in. But I just want to cast a wide net to try and, set off an alarm bell if,
Ding
something
dong.
comes to
Gotcha.
light.
Okay. So it's
They may be
basically like an
magic.
alarm.
Yeah. kind of.
Okay.
They may be magic, they may not be.
Like a ring
I'm just
doorbell.
hoping that this works.
Those little fuckers, that's who.
Find out who's there, little light fade collection.
Were you gonna say that you're gonna hit a little fucker with another little fucker?
Not that little fucker.
Free attack of opportunity. DM approved.
No.
It's an option.
All right. So you're on sort of like some sort of weird magical detection op fire.
I mean, I'm not necessarily op fire because I'm
Not
not
right.
trying to attack. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to avoid them if possible,
Gotcha.
or give a heads up whenever one sweeps by.
Gotcha. What's wrong with the cabling? It really is a terrible prize, isn't it?
You know the old BlackBerry connection type?
It's
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
Kind of butterfly shaped.
It's the USB B style,
Oh, it's been in the prize cup bucket for a while.
Well,
but this is the USB C.
So the cable it came with doesn't match the.
correct.
Right.
It really is a terrible prize. All right, Ruid. So Andy, you're up. You just saw Ruid with his,
Oh,
in
there,
his
there,
giant
yeah.
flute, not a euphemism, go running into the mist,
Didgeridoo.
leaving you the sole person not.
What just
Listen
happened?
to this, hold on. It's off now.
Does it do that automatically?
But it turns on.
It is a terrible prize.
It's awesome.
Is it darkness?
Well, because it came with the wrong cable type, it's a terrible. I
I
better
don't-
name
I
this
think
to an
it's
Apple user.
Oh, God.
There you go.
They're like, what the fuck?
All right, Andy, what are you doing?
I'll move forward 20 feet.
Okay.
She says hesitantly,
Is this darkness or obscuring mist? or-
obscuring
Sure
this.
missed.
Okay. I'll move forward 20 more feet. That's my full movement then.
So you're basically right by
Yeah.
Ruin. Okay,
You fall through
so
down.
double move.
Yeah.
Bindley, he tells you his name is Bindley.
Bindley.
Does nothing other than sag slightly in your grasp. Once the
Oh, he's one of
vines are
them
removed.
kind.
He's a sagger.
He's a
He's a
sagger.
All right.
The guy, he's sagging. He's
Oh, no.
He's spelled.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh.
It's a corset.
Oh.
Spell Billiken for me.
Billiken. Billiken.
Not Billy
Why does it have a password too?
No, but I can rename the Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna call it Billiken because it's got the
I
Billiken.
need fortitude saves from you guys.
Name it Billiken.
Bill
Damn
can't,
it, motherfucker.
or Bill won't.
So much. 42, you said?
Bill wants to win, hold on.
21.
Okay.
Bill won't.
Ooh, your eyesight goes black.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Now.
I'm here, Andy. I'm here. Please don't touch your tentacle there.
I'm behind
Yeah,
you.
please
You're
don't
also
stop
being
cupping me.
attacked.
They swoop down. You can
What's
still
going on?
see. So you turn around and you see Andy, and Andy's like, ah! And then all of a sudden you get the vibe. And all of a sudden you see these things.
Duck!
And they come
Anybody
back.
cast darkness?
Huh?
Anybody able to cast darkness?
No.
What does that even mean?
No, I figured obscuring this was partially an issue, will work.
All right, that's not gonna hit, but this might.
Might.
22. Don't forget use your dex.
For, Joyce, the shield still counts though for it. Though, right?
Absolutely.
You said 22. It would still hit me. Yeah.
Okay.
Cast darkness.
I need
yeah.
another fortitude save.
Okay.
And this counts as a sneak attack.
Oh, it's a 13 again.
Oh.
And I don't think I have that feat that I was gonna get later where I can't get sneak attack. So continue.
All right. 11, 15, 18 points of dagger damage. And you lose
God.
1 point of strength.
Damage.
Damn.
Jesus.
That's loud.
No, chill out on that one.
Chillax.
All right. That was them. Jax, you're up. Nice. Nice. Victory is ours.
Victory is ours.
If nothing else will annoy the hell out of everybody else.
Oh, 100%. That's the aim. I mean,
That
that's
is
job
the
one.
goal.
Please just
Well, I
don't do
think
it in
we're
ass
well-
cracks and we don't lose points.
We're well on our way.
That's our theme song. So every team at NASCAR has to have their own theme song. That's gonna be ours.
Their battle cry or
That's
whatever.
Battle cry, yeah.
So if
battle
it's
cry is
later in
that?
the day,
Yeah.
and we get liquor.
It was that before, but we just sang it. And so, and even during like the party afterwards, after the finals, they were like, "Hey, where's Team 7?" And we were like, "Bum, bum, 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 bum." And everybody looked at us like, "The fuck are they doing?" Because
That's a
everybody had
battle
like,
cry?
"That's a battle
It
cry."
is our battle cry.
That's the Wheel of Fortune.
Everybody was looking at us like, "What? What?"
No.
Price is right. That's right.
Price is right, yeah.
I was thinking Price is
All right, Jex, you're up. I need a
Kinda
fourth
same.
The
save.
best part is, it's the loser.
It's the loser
Oh, yeah,
heart.
no, I heard that.
Well, what do they call it? They have a name for it. Hold on. I'm checking YouTube.
Matterhorn.
It is the Price is Right losing horn. So, although we got to figure a way to work this.
It's a Western thing.
We got to wait.
That's intermission music.
We got a way to work that. We got to figure out a way to work that in.
That's our normal marching order.
That's our, there we go.
We'll do that when something bad happens. We'll be like, boop, boop, boop,
I feel
boop.
like that'll be more fitting for the whole Western theme that they've got going on.
All right, Jex, I need a fort save.
We'll get a folder of our sound effects and have it ready, you know?
Have it ready.
This is gonna be so much fun.
You can do it.
19 plus 3, 22.
19. You made it. All right, no strength damage this round.
Wait, what do you mean this round? Ever.
It
No
goes-
more.
Goes for 6 rounds.
No more. I made a save.
Does 2 saves?
I made
hit
a
the effect
save.
early?
It's over.
I don't think so. In this case,
Most poisons 2 consecutive saves.
let me check. You could be right. Oops, wrong thing. Here we go.
Can you check the text real quick? Because I sent you.
Cure is 1 save. All right, so you're done.
Oh yeah.
He's
You
not
still
so-
have how many points of
he's
strength
not
down
so
though?
Olympic
You sent me
anymore.
6 pictures?
3?
Oh, I am tied to the
I
thing
sent you
doing nothing
6.
else.
Okay.
I am at.
What's your current strength?
5.
He's about to die, isn't he?
2?
3.
Ooh.
baby.
You can still walk.
He can still breathe.
You can still
I
breathe.
still breathe.
Autonomic functions
I am.
still go.
I am.
A CPAP would be very beneficial.
CPAP. Get the paddles.
Get the iron lung.
That's why I spent my last round tying myself in.
All right, so it's still your turn. What do you? Because that's a free action to save against poison. So
Hey, Elon, how's it feel?
What do you do?
Newark mayor arrested by ICE.
I cast invisibility on myself.
okay.
Okay.
I'm still there,
Okay.
but this will hopefully aid in me not becoming
Nice.
a target.
That's nice. Nice little stack you got.
I know it's like this is the biggest stack
Yeah.
we've got. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
That's an engineering marvel right there.
I can still talk to people.
Yeah.
If they're near.
It's like the cone of silence.
Unless they have see invisibility.
No, they don't have see invisibility.
Oh, I gotta write something down real quick.
Yeah, they all have invisibility. See invisibility. It's an instinctive ability for them to see invisibility.
All right. Cool. All right. Next up, napalm.
Okay, so I'm still in the obscuring mist.
Yes.
I have
Man.
uncanny dodge. Improved uncanny dodge.
How does what's his face? Does he still look like he needs some more healing?
Can't see him anymore. He disappeared.
Into the mist?
No, he cast invisibility on himself.
Oh, he did.
Jax cast invisibility.
Oh, okay. All right, that's why.
He's looking for me?
No, I'm looking for the sick guy. The guy we tried to rescue.
Bindley.
Oh, Bindley. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not
Elid
got one hand.
is holding him in one hand.
Does he look like he needs more curing?
Oh yeah.
Does Elid need some curing?
No, Elid hasn't been hit.
No. Since I've been hit.
Yeah, I
He's
healed
cured
you,
me,
but I worry
right.
about Bindley. Does he look like he needs to be cured?
He's hurt.
Okay.
Okay, he's had like 36 hit points restored.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, he's not hurt anymore.
Oh, okay. Like I say,
36 hit points.
right. Yeah, I'm like, I gave him back some. So, all right. And I don't see these guys. I can't see out of the mist. I can't see them coming from the top.
Since Elip is enlarged. Bentley is pretty much like a toddler on my hip.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Come here, big boy.
I've got my axe in one hand. I've got the toddler on my hip.
That makes you
I've
look a
got
muscle
the
mom.
invisible little one.
Muscle mom.
He's muscle daddy. It's never stopped.
Right now, so Bidley's sort of gazing up at you.
I love how
Take me with you.
I
It's
love
the
how
same
happy-
gaze that ogre lady had.
Well,
I love how half of the NPCs in this game
Fall in
all
love with
involve
Elip?
so then
The most asexual of all of us.
Elip's got a
Elip-
quality.
He's quality gumbo.
Yes.
He's a himbo.
So Elam's flying then.
Yeah.
He's an
With a
anime
dude.
protagonist.
With a, wow.
He's a walking
A
green
dude with a
flag.
flying dude. Wow.
Well, hovering.
For
Elip's
some,
mostly
yes.
hovering right now.
But she's not anywhere. She's not anywhere where I can. Where I
Voracious
can,
murder
I can
lust
reach her.
is
Well, to like
kind of a
touch
red
her?
flag.
Yeah, so I can cast 8 on her. I don't
It's
know that.
hard.
If she's flying, she can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how high? Well, so, all right, don't
Is it
say
not
anything.
true?
Elip,
No. Not all the
how
time.
high above the surface of the foliage are you flying?
Probably not.
This is a wizard also, right?
And she is enlarged. He is enlarged.
I mean,
4 feet, 5 feet, 8 feet?
I'm okay with those.
Okay.
probably
I
just
picked-
kind of skimming over.
So almost
canopy.
no feet.
Yeah.
All right, you can do it.
I'm gonna cast 8 on you.
But it's a touch spell. We had to make sure.
I had to make sure I could touch you.
Gotcha.
So you get
Right.
+1 to
Right.
attack and saves versus fear and 1 plus D8.
He can't
1d8
out adventuring. Exactly.
1d8 plus 8 temporary hit
travel
points.
out.
So
Exactly. I just
Oh,
wanted.
16 temporary hit
I
points.
wanted him to be able to make scrolls that would be able to help
I mean,
support.
other than that, there's really not much.
Whiplash.
That's like
16 temporary hit
one of
Yep,
the only
16 temporary hit
ones
Nice,
where,
thank
like,
you.
No problem.
All right, Elip, it's your turn.
paralyzes an enemy, and they take
Paralyzes
certain
an enemy.
damage.
Okay, I'll look it up. Okay.
Yeah,
Since
everything
I'm
else
back
I just wanted to.
Where
like,
these guys are.
You're still in the midst.
Oh.
Support as
My
Yeah,
possible.
intention
I'll,
was
I'll,
to
I'll
go
look at
back
them
to
in more in depth, but right now they're.
where the ground was safe to set Bindley down.
Okay, so back, you tell me where.
Where
there?
the rest of the party.
Well, outside of
was
about
standing.
5 or 8 feet away, the ground's fine.
Yeah, so I would just move to wherever the ground was fine to set Bindley.
So no further than that?
No.
Okay, so basically right next to Andy.
Yeah.
Okay, then you're gonna land.
I'm gonna just kind of stay hovering there and then a
Okay.
perception check. And I am using my notes tab. My sensitive mind trait, where once per day I can roll advantage for perception, sense motive, or appraise.
Okay,
Perception looking for these little boogers.
okay.
You little booger.
Jesus, I'm so sorry, Ian. I just realized how many like consecutive memes I've sent to
16.
him.
Actually,
Hold on.
19 was his
Hold on.
Or if you wanna use his aid,
competence.
which means he gets an extra 1 or 2.
No,
Yeah.
it's 8 is morale attacks, or morale on attacks, saves against fear.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
So it would have been a 19 because of its fire competence,
Not enough.
you know.
It's just an endless.
All right, I'm gonna
endless
drop
array.
Finley down.
Yeah.
He keeps holding on.
Take me with you.
Try it.
What I want to do is use my breath weapon the next time I see one of those things
Okay.
and like acidify it to death.
So you drop Finley down, and he's down on the ground, falls prone.
Yeah.
And begins crawling away from the fey parts over into these bushes over here.
Yeah. Essentially, I want to outfire a breath weapon.
All right, you can do that. Okay, so Ruid.
Continuing the plan.
But is it a good plan?
It's
It
the plan.
worked out last time.
Then let's consider it a good plan.
Do I
It's an OFBW. I'll fire
do
breath
I
weapon.
know that Andy is blind?
Probably
Yeah.
not. She was behind you.
But you know she has a very large tentacle.
Everybody knows that.
Well, yeah, person is.
Despite my
The
consent.
only reason I would
Well, I
not
can't see.
unleash the breath weapon is
Okay, well,
if
now
I
she
get
said
your
it.
consent.
She said it?
If
Okay.
party member
Then yeah, now you know.
I can't see, so I can't hear your consent.
Um,
Interesting.
For my
I need my
It's a new.
in case
take
I need
on
my
the
eyes
whole
to see
thing.
to hear.
release it is if the party member was also in line with.
Gotcha, okay.
I don't know if you heard Andy's wonderful statement of "I can't see, so I can't hear." What was it? No, I can't. I can't hear your consent.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
I can't see, so I can't hear your consent. Jesus Christ. I'm going.
Superstar.
Elib, you're flying away now, right?
I'm not flying anywhere, I'm just kind of hovering there. I'm a big fucking target.
He's a hoverer.
I am going to shift. I'm going to shift my song to inspire courage, so that you can get a bonus to attack and saving throws.
What is
It's
the?
+2. That's a move action. I don't see the creatures at all.
No, they come, they're kind of sporadic.
No, yeah, you do not see them. All right, guys, he's changed the song.
Can I?
Damn, we're a lot of fun.
We are a lot of fun.
We know how to have
Let
fun.
me look up Charm Monster real quick.
Our fun is mostly better than other people's fun too.
Yeah, because
I'm
it
inclined
involves
to
us.
agree.
Yeah, as opposed to them who suck.
Oh, who cares about them? It's always about us.
Okay. This is a stretch. I would like to wait for the moment that I see one of these monsters appear
Okay.
and try and cast Charm Monster.
Okay, so you're op fire and charm monster.
Yep. I know whole person won't work, so
Yeah.
charming them will work, at least for a moment, so we can tear them apart.
Limb from limb.
All right, cool. Andy,
Limb from limb.
I need a fortitude save.
You can do it.
I believe in you.
You
Maybe I was
can
a two on
do
that
it.
one.
I can see.
16.
Oh, didn't make it.
I if I can, I'd like to wrap my tentacle around Ruin so I'm not able to hold on to.
Why are you doing this?
2 points of strength.
Blind.
I can't see. I can't see.
I can fight.
Yeah.
I can't see. Why? My eyes are closed.
Open your eyes.
Finley's off.
Wow. Thanks, Ruin.
What did you
I
do?
was saying it as a joke. I'm saying it as a joke.
I was responding to him, not to me.
I know.
Why am I getting all this shit?
I was referring to Angela when she was like, "Thanks, Shane."
Oh.
Ooh, this can't be good.
I'm not. Oh God in heaven.
All right, 2 on you, 1 on you, 1 on you. As they
Can't
come,
see that.
and they're still doing flyby attacks.
Okay, so this is
I
still a
cannot
flyby.
flank unless they're a rogue of level 12 or higher.
They are not. So you cannot be. Nice. Excellent work. All right, so you can't be flanked. That's cool. But they're basically doing flyby attacks from 2 different directions. So
So I get the attack of opportunity.
you do indeed, and you are on breath weapon up fire. So here we go.
Put him down.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh my God.
Yeah, baby boy.
Does it 22 make the attack of opportunity?
That I gotta check. I don't
I'd like
know.
to say yes.
reflex save? The breath weapon reflex save, or is it like a
No, the attack of opportunity would be different from the op fire because they're coming into and out of my
Yep.
range.
That will hit.
Okay,
All right,
so
re-rolling
let's
those because
use
it was all fucking.
It's your game. Make it your own.
Ooh, potential crit on that one.
I have to roll for concealment, right?
Yes.
Did not make it.
Okay, so you missed them.
For the attack of opportunity.
You still get the breath weapon.
Yes.
Do I get
All right,
to-
so let me do mine now.
Okay,
I got a 27
that's it.
and a 28, which is a critical threat. Does 24 hit you?
Yes.
Ah, so that is a confirmed crit. All right, so 2 hits. I need 2 fortitude saves.
Do I see them at the
They do not get precision damage because you've already been fighting these
Got a
guys.
34 and a 32.
Holy shit.
Yeah, those will pass. So you're immune to poison at this
Why
point.
are we here?
I
So
have 2 different spells that give me fortitude saving.
That's what we are.
Okay.
That's a keeper.
Saving it all.
That's a keeper.
that's nice. That's not bad at all. 7 points of dagger damage.
Okay.
You
Dagger
passed
damage, so
the poison
it's gonna
save,
be
so that's
fine.
good. But now,
Look it up before we go.
Come into play, correct?
oh wait, I'm sorry. 3 points of dagger damage, and I have to do a crit on you. Hold on a second.
I get my DR, correct?
They're regular daggers, yeah. So yeah, you would.
Throw this out there. We don't want to be too annoying with it because then they might not like make us win out of spite. Just throwing that out there.
Right, we won't be playing sounds all the time.
No,
But
just a, integral parts of it. Yeah, strategically placed.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh, no shit.
Split open. 5 points of damage, max damage, plus 1d2 bleed. 2 bleed.
Or not to bleed.
Damn it.
That is the question.
That is the
To
question.
The election of the first American Pope to the
They wouldn't
Supreme
care.
Court, Jeff.
That's a weird sound effect.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
All right, and then one on Andy. Remember this, you do not get your dex bone.
Yeah.
But you do get shield.
No dex bone for you.
Ooh, natural 2. That's going to miss. 11?
Yeah.
Okay, and then one for Ruid. Ruid the Ruid.
Because you're there.
Because you sing it so pretty.
Yeah.
What's that,
You're a
18?
pretty singer.
Nope. Good, okay. All right, and then they fly away.
Any chance
Fire
I
breath.
can
Wait.
find,
Did I see them at any point? And
Oh, yeah.
This charm person on them.
Yeah, we'll get there.
mine's got a 60-foot line. Any chance I could have caught 2 of them?
Possibly, yeah, I would say yes. Because they're all just like
So
swooping.
they make a reflex save of DC 16 for half.
Okay. All right. Reef? Wow, they got great reflex saves.
Yep.
28 and 28. So what's half? Thank you.
18, 20, 28, 33. So half is going to be 16 rounded down.
16. Okay,
And it's
so
acid, not fire. Is I projectile vomit them.
Let me see.
Chance one is the one that I picked before at it.
It was not. I rolled it, and it's there was 2 new guys, but that's okay. So now you're doing Charm Monster on one of yours. Rude.
Yeah. Probably the one that tried to hit me.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the case.
Yeah.
And that is also not the one that was previously injured.
Correct. I'm just charming. So.
Actually, you know what? I didn't roll it. I'm just saying it. So, nope, I was right.
What?
I'm really good at this DM.
I'm very pleased.
Is that you doing it, or is that him doing it?
that's me.
That's just.
What'd you do?
Rude.
Charm Monster.
other
All right, so
video,
I need to make a
video
will
video
save, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'll find a good
All right,
sound.
will
yeah.
save. 7 + 9 is 16.
Nope.
Oh, all right. So Charm Monster. What does that even do? Nobody knows.
Charms monsters. That's my guess.
Let's see.
Here we go. Charm Monstero. Like Charm Person, except is not restricted. Okay, so the charm makes you regard the creature regard you as a trusted friend and ally. If the creature is currently being threatened or attacked by you or your allies, it receives a +5 bonus on the saving throw.
It is not being attacked by me. And none of us are really able to attack it. So
That individual, yeah, was not being attacked, so it's the same thing. It does not enable you to control them, but it perceives your words and actions in the most favorable way. So it actually stops flying and hovers down by you.
oh, perfect.
You made a
What do we
friend.
see?
You made a friend. You got a friend in me.
So it's still incredibly hard to see, but it looks like basically a slightly glowing, potentially partially translucent pixie, essentially.
It's called, here, let me read the thing here. So what does it look like? How do they describe it? This small, it lurks at the edge of illumination.
Magically delicious.
Its fine features seem to bleed away at the edges, making it appear blurry and out of focus. When it moves,
I will
Now
stop.
that's just downright annoying.
when it moves into light, it seems like it vanishes.
And so it's sort of like right now it's sort of hovering by you, sort of flippity flappity, but
Flippity flappity.
it's sort of like it's very difficult to see. It sort of fades in and out of
Here
invisibility.
comes Peter Cottontail.
Okay.
Up and down the bunny trail.
I will yell up to Elam.
Easter past the spot.
One of them is stopped
Right next
here.
to you.
You're floating above me.
I'm not actually at elevation, I'm just barely over the canopy, and like, if I
Well,
pointed
shit,
my
I
toes,
mean-
I could touch
Yeah, she's not super high.
feet.
They.
Either way, I'll call up.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what the.
We'll get a pronoun here in a minute.
Yeah.
So now it's.
I'll call up
Can
to
we
you. and
tell
say
what
one
it
of them
is now?
stopped in front of me.
Well, it's still hard to see, but yeah, in those moments
wants
where
to
you
be
can sort of
friends,
pierce the sort of thing,
It's not
it looks like a
not
sort
the-
of blurry, halfway glowing pixie.
It's not like a flash of light anymore. It actually has some
How
substance to
many
it.
spells have you?
Yeah, it's a creature.
It's a creature.
The creature.
Oh, commercial shield on mine.
No.
You're fine. Those yes, yes.
Got my apologies.
Yeah, it looks like a little alien pixie.
Okay.
Almost like
Like Gizmo from the Jetsons? Or what was?
no, more like Tinkerbell from Peter Pan.
Oh, okay.
Definitely Fey.
Hmm.
Partially translucent, glowing slightly, but it all but disappears in bright light. But it's kind of hovering right there now, which to many of you kind of looks like just this weird, like somebody invisible is turning a flashlight on and off.
Convince it to go into a bag, and I tie it shut, and then I whip it around and smack it against a tree.
Ah, the old
That
Skip.
happened to me once.
The
Was it
old
Doug that Skip did that too?
Skip did that to me.
Oh, was it you? He turned you into a rabbit and put you in a bag?
Well, no, somebody else turned me into a rabbit. Did a permanent pipe,
Oh, yeah.
polymorph, whatever. Baleful polymorph. I failed my saving throw. The Skip's like, here, get in the bag, I'll carry you. I'm like, okay, I got the bag. He's like, tied it up, whipped it around and hit me. Motherfucker.
How'd you feel about that?
I was not happy.
He's the same guy that cut the paladins, or not the anti-paladins rope as they were climbing down into the beholder lair and then sealed up the
Yes.
Christ. Wow.
That was great. That was
That's
Bowman
good.
and Matt Marlin played two anti-paladin brothers.
They had dicked him over
They did kind of fuck with him.
years earlier.
Oh, okay.
Well,
And he
didn't
held
Matt's
that grudge.
character like do a gauntleted smack on him at one point?
Yes.
I accept your challenge.
He accepted that grudge. And
He carried that grudge forever.
it was like a year,
yeah.
real time year.
Yeah, real
And then
time
he's
year.
like, I'm at the top of the rope. And Bob's like, yeah. He goes, I cut it. They were like, it's like a 600-foot shaft
Oh,
they were
yeah.
crawling
Oh,
up. It was
They
great.
had-
The look on Bowman's face, Bowman was like, I'm sorry, what? What
They-
are you doing?
They had bullied and belittled him.
Yeah.
They were bigger and stronger than him.
Yeah,
You
he was-
just do what we say.
Uh-huh.
And he's like,
Okay.
he
I
couldn't
would-
fight him.
yeah.
He couldn't fight him. He's like, okay.
Till that one fateful day.
Yeah.
Wasn't Marlon, I think Matt Marlon's character was like higher up on the rope. So it was like 20 D6 of damage.
Yeah.
Bowman's character survived the damage, but to the
We
extent
couldn't get
that
out.
all he could see was looking up the shaft, Skip rolling a stone over the shaft as the rope kind of coiled around him in a beholder lair. And Skip's like, I cover the shaft and I leave.
Yeah.
We were like, holy shit, dude. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal.
That's
dope as
brutal.
hell.
Creative.
I wonder whatever happened to
Inspired.
Me too. I took
Small
that.
Ball Paul.
Good idea.
I don't know. I inspired at that level of rage.
Years ago, he joined it. I know that Small Ball Paul joined the Air Force, and he was in some sort of
Small
intelligent.
Ball Paul.
Yeah, his name is Paul, but we called him Small Ball Paul. I'm not sure why.
He's
Well,
one
the
of
cooler.
The cool, yeah, that was what we really called him. Was the
is what we
cooler,
really called him.
because he could bring bad luck to anybody.
Yeah.
People were like hide their dice when he came around. You didn't allow him to touch your dice.
Yeah, he went into military intelligence.
I think you might
know,
still
so
be.
like-
That was like a decade ago,
all,
though.
all sorts of people were being called to as references and everything.
Yeah. They actually came over to my house.
Yeah, did they?
Has anybody heard anything from Devin?
No.
I haven't heard a peep out of that guy in probably close to a decade.
Yeah.
He's out in California working for Apple with Precious.
That's smart.
You know, it's one of those things that no one ever thought it would last, except you thought it would, you know?
Quite refreshing.
It was so weird that there was no choice for it other to last. You know what it
was either
reminded
gonna
me
last
of?
Forever or
It was the-
die right away.
It was like the LaFonda thing from that movie.
So Precious.
Vote for Pedro.
So Devin fell for this girl Precious when they both worked at Target.
Yep.
She was 15 or 16 years older.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to stop it.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
old.
Oh, yeah.
No. She was older than him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, very pretty.
Precious one, I'd say.
Yeah.
Which Devin was not pretty.
That was not.
No, he was a carbon copy of
But
Mac. Yeah.
Devin's
That's not pretty either.
Yeah.
Devin was Mac Bradley's son.
Who was dropped off on Mac Bradley's doorstep.
Devin
As a
rang the
teenager.
doorbell. Mac Bradley answered and thought, "This is my son."
Oh shit. Yeah.
Because there was no need.
There's
for
no
DNA
way
tests.
you could mistake them for
It
anybody.
was Mac
That ended.
That
That
was
ended
I remember,
his
yeah.
marriage.
that ended
I
his
just
marriage.
remember,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was married to what was her name? I can't remember.
Great. No,
Grace's daughter.
Grace is the daughter.
Mhm. Something else?
Maybe Lisa.
No.
Oh no, you're thinking of the Indian girl that he married for
Yeah, the second
brief,
wife.
a brief.
First wife looked like Tasha Yar.
She did. She did look like Tasha Yar.
Oh, exactly like Tasha Yar from Star Trek Next Generation.
Jack Kemper, his mom was Mac's sister.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. His mom was Mac's sister.
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
Devin showed up at torpedoed Tasha Yar, that marriage. Then he married the Indian
The
girl,
Indian girl,
which they stayed married for what, 8 months?
maybe.
It was not a no, Indian.
Dating like a newscaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dated that newscaster for like 4 years too.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
He dated.
I'll tell you what. Say what you will about Mac. That boy was
That
was
Indian
playing
girl.
way above
Yeah.
his league.
Oh man, he dated another girl other than the newscaster that was the same
I gotta meet this
age
man.
as the Indian girl.
Yeah.
Who was a lot younger than him.
He might not look very.
The Indian girl was a lot younger than him.
Vaughn. But that girl that he dated
Matt,
was
he
the
still
one
live in
that
old house when I was a kid?
Yeah.
came over to Doug. No, did
I
she
don't know.
come over to Doug's house for New Year's Day?
Oh,
We were talking about the dog whisperer. No, we were talking about who played the Joker in the original Batman.
Which original Batman?
Bert-
Adam West? Jack
With Adam
Nicholson?
West.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
No.
No.
Famous. Huh?
Oh, Cesar Romero. Yeah.
Caesar Romero. We were talking
I
about
don't know
Caesar.
how I retained that information.
We were talking about Caesar Romero, and she thought we were
talking about Caesar the dog
the
whisperer.
dog whisperer.
That was fun. You know, I asked
And-
Mac
and-
about that.
And Mac Bradley was like,
Oh god.
don't.
You know, I asked Mac about that. I'm like, Mac, I got to be honest with you. He and I got together for a couple of drinks in the city one time, and I asked him. I said, "All right, Mac, you got to hit me up." I go, "I like you, and I'm your friend,
Okay.
but you are not the most handsome man on earth, and you are playing way above your league with newscasters and young girls and all this stuff." I'm like, "How the fuck do you do it?" I go, "What are you doing?" And he had an answer.
Yeah.
He says, "I fit
Spanish fly.
no." He says,
Oh
"No."
my
He says, "I
God.
fit the exact right qualities that divorced women are looking for." He goes, "I'm single, I got money, I'm not crazy, and I work for myself."
Yeah.
He's like, he goes, "I have a line out the door."
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then after all that,
He just sort of
dated a woman with the same hairline.
yeah, that was weird. I don't know what happened
More
there.
forehead.
It's like, yeah, he has a foreline that head
He's all forehead.
hairline
Yeah,
that
pretty
starts
much.
here,
Yeah.
and she did too. I'm
She
like,
did too. Yeah.
oh my god.
Let's just call him up.
I don't know. I haven't talked to him for a long time.
It's a high.
I see him on the news around, Mardi Gras time there.
I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
the
because he
Caesar-
still does a Mardi Gras thing.
He's not like he's not like hideous or anything.
No.
No, he's not. But he's
I
not. He's,
love-
He's not like a son or anything. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's not like he-
He's like an 11 charisma.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
A little better.
Maybe 12. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like tiny bit better than
Oh,
that.
but diplomacy.
Yeah. 24,
He's great.
26.
Yeah. His title for Mardi Gras
Deception.
is one he gave himself.
Right.
He's like the grand not inquisitor, but like informer or
Yeah.
you know,
It's something
whatever.
weird.
It's
It's cool.
some very elaborate name of information and everything that
The Grand Wizard.
No, it's not that.
No.
It's more prosaic than that.
yeah, it's more prosaic than that. But he gets interviewed every year.
And they put it on the TV
And he put his title on there every year and everything.
because he gives it to him.
Yeah, yeah. And they're like, his favorite question, because they ask it every year. Because when they interview him, they prep, okay, what should we ask you about, blah.
Yeah.
So I hear that St. Louis has the second largest Mardi Gras
Yeah.
celebration in the country.
Yeah.
And his answer every year is, I've heard that. Because there are 3 cities other than New Orleans
That
have
compete.
huge Mardi Gras.
Boston.
No,
Okay.
Denver,
What?
St. Louis, and Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah.
Mobile, Alabama has
Yeah.
the original
I can see
Mardi
that.
Gras celebration.
I can see that.
Denver.
How the fuck is Denver?
I don't know how Denver fits in there, but it is
French
one of the
trappers,
largest
I
ones.
guess.
It's
My
not
f-
even along the Mississippi.
My
No,
friend
not
Dan
close.
just recently moved out outskirts of Denver, and he flat out says there's a lot of weird shit going on here that nobody knows about. So
Denver
Denver's a weird
has
place.
one of the largest Mardi Gras celebrations in the country.
that's crazy.
I know.
Must be gangs from Nicaragua.
Yeah.
What's It's that MS-13. I'm gonna write it on there with dry erase. All right, so I forgot who was up.
Jax.
Jex did. So you charmed. No, Jex isn't up. That was just Elib's turn, and now it's Ruid's turn. So you just did an op fire charm monster.
Yeah, and I tried to tell Elib that one of them is staying still.
Send me that March MP3.
Oh, the Curb Your Enthusiasm thing.
Is it Curb Your Enthusiasm? Okay.
Yeah, it's the theme from Curb Your
I'll
Enthusiasm.
find it.
You're talking about this one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ruid. You just op fired a charm monster.
Yep.
Now it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking to this thing so that way it doesn't move, so that way it can come down and destroy it.
What do you
Why-
say to it?
Why are you attacking us? Can we not go in peace?
Well, we didn't ask you here. We're taking that guy. We have to sacrifice.
Is there a way that I can persuade you to not sacrifice him?
Wow. I mean, we're really sort of,
We're
had our
still
hearts kind of set on
sacrificial
it.
Humans.
Is there something that I could give that could prevent you from taking this man's life?
Get another human?
No, we do not.
Shit. I'll have to think about it. We really were sort of dead set on sacrificing a human.
We got this blow up.
I'm sure there's something that we can come to, some sort of agreement.
I don't know. The people we do the sacrifices to, they really do prefer sentient creatures.
I'm sure that they do, but I'm surely there's got to be. Surely we can have some sort of.
Well, I
common
guess-
ground here.
Guess it wouldn't have to be human, although we do prefer humans. I don't know. Any sentient creature? You got one handy? What's up with that one in the basket? Oh,
I'm
we
invisible.
can't see the one in the basket. What about this one with the tentacles?
It's cobalt in a basket.
Oh no, you don't want her. She's terrifying.
Oh, it's a tentacle.
Aye, but there's a whole lot more to that that
Ooh.
you don't want to know.
What about the fire boy over there? We can take him. He's human, right?
Who's subject fireball?
He is human, but he will likely burn you all alive.
Do you want that?
What happened to the little goblin?
I don't know if he's a
I'm
goblin.
not a goblin. I'm a kobold.
You
You
hear
said
sex-
There he is.
There he is.
You're still
It's like
little.
saying Marco.
Follow.
There he is. Get him.
I just rolled that.
Nice.
But yeah, they're just like, well, we really had our hearts set on sacrificing.
I know, I'm just
Ascension.
distracting it long enough for you to come down here
Okay.
and kill it.
All right, so you keep talking. Andy, I need another fortitude save.
No.
Andy, I believe in you. God damn it.
No.
No.
Apparently me saying I believe in you is a curse.
Ooh, 3 points of strength. How are you doing on strength?
Oh, I'm doing fine on strength.
The poison is getting worse. It's coursing through your body.
Are you in the?
Okay.
new
3
territory
more
yet?
points. So you're down 6 total.
Mhm.
Okay. What was your starting strength?
19.
Oh, that's pretty good. You're
Yeah.
fine. for now. All right, now it's your turn. So you're blind and weakened, but you can hear him talking in common to a creature who's basically saying, well, we really wanted to sacrifice a human. What about the tentacle girl? He says no. She's terrifying. And they're like, what about that goblin? And then you hear from a distance some disembodied voice say, I'm not a goblin.
I'm not a goblin.
And then they're basically talking back and forth about he says, well, what it'll take you to, give us the dude that we sort of rescued from you. And he's saying, well, we really wanted to sacrifice a human, and that's what we're going to do.
The what? The sacrifice for what?
That's a good question.
I'm just talking to them as well.
What if we give you a tiger?
I was going to think of that.
So basically, he explains that they need to sacrifice 5 sentient creatures to open a gate that will take them back to their home. They're not from around here.
Okay.
And so they've got 2. They're 2 down, but this was going to be the 3rd.
Libby, this cheese is just awesome.
This is the 3rd.
Yeah, this one was going to be the 3rd.
Good.
If you could give us, I'll tell you what, if you could trade us 3
Yeah, it was.
and allow us to get home, I can make that work.
And they just need to be sentient creatures. They don't have to.
Yes, I mean, basically, we prefer humans, but any sort of bipedal sentient creature.
Cherry one, which I think would also be really good.
So I'll say it quite loud, but I'll be like, okay, what about if we offered you the tentacle monsters? What?
Wait, what? The little guys?
Yeah.
They're not considered sophons. They're not.
They're sentient.
I mean, they speak, but they're not going to be enough. He'll tell you. Yeah, we could probably have scooped up a dozen of those every day. But they're not going to be
What
enough.
about tiger creatures then?
Not sentient.
Yeah, I think we killed the only sentient.
What if we sentient them to you?
I see what you did there.
Like that?
Yes,
They're sentient.
That's true.
they are.
Sacrifice each other.
So if we sacrifice one of them.
I don't know how that will go over.
But what's your reward
It'd be a great
afterwards?
honor.
You get home, you get a lot of resources
Sentient
at home,
effect.
where you're kind of short staffed, so you get rid of 3 of your companions.
Underperforming.
More resources for yourself.
I don't know. They're sort of my friends, also
Sort of.
relatives.
Sort of.
But are they like the relatives you want at Thanksgiving?
Good point.
Many of them wear red hats.
This is it's a compelling case, but no, I got to keep them. It's not going to work. We really kind of need humans, which is why we're coming after you guys, because we figured you guys sort of fell into our trap.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, even the guy you initially captured
bad.
wasn't human.
Well, kind of. I mean,
We could-
frankly, you guys all look the same to us.
because of the-
Is he half elf or an elf?
Probably a half elf.
Okay.
Bindley, you
I get
mean?
both ears.
Do we need him?
I'm fine with leaving it behind.
Wait.
Hold on, I got to get my good and evil chart out.
If you let us talk to him for a while, you can keep him. Look at the information we need.
Exactly. Let's just extract some information and we can go.
Wow,
What's going on, you guys?
wow.
So after all that effort to
You're
rescue
being
him,
bullies. I'm not
Yeah.
being bullied.
Yeah, Jax.
Oh wait, I don't like bullies either. No, okay.
I'm just talking hypothetically. I'm not
Shame on
bullied.
you, Jax.
Damn it. Damn alignment.
all right. So Andy, other than talking, it's still your turn, so you can do
I know,
stuff.
I
I've got
know.
nothing I can do to cure my blindness. So.
Okay. All right, it's their turn. You haven't attacked him, so he's still charmed.
Yep.
So attacking him would probably provoke
Right.
another saving throw.
Oh, true, but I'm also counting on Galen to just absolutely slaughter him. So.
Well, it's their turn. I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity on at least one of them.
No breath weapon though, right? You have to recharge it?
Right, that's not the attack of opportunity.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, they will attack you.
Even though it was charmed?
Well, no, the charm guy doesn't do anything.
Okay.
The other one's going to attack Andy. So 2 on Elib, 1 on Andy.
All right. So whoop.
A 32 for my attack of opportunity.
That will hit.
Jesus Christ.
And it will forestall an attack if it kills him. I'm number 3. Okay.
High on this one, and it is 66.
Points of damage?
No, the higher load is.
Oh, okay. You hit him. Okay. I was like, damn, that's a lot.
It is now open.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, may not be able to open it.
Is it more than 28?
It is not more than 28, it's 24.
Oh! All right.
Garbage.
He veers off the
It
attack.
was nearly max damage. Because I'm not blood raged.
Damn it.
But you are big.
I'm big.
He lets out a squeal and veers off, does not attack. The other one rolls, seeing what just happened to his friend, rolls a 14.
Is there more peanut
And
butter?
fucks right off.
And then fucks off, yeah. He
That wouldn't even
keeps
hit
going.
me.
The other one is going after Andy. 18.
Yeah, good.
That's a hit. All right, so. Where are my D4s at?
Andy, you probably get picked.
Ooh, max damage. 5 points of dagger damage.
Okay.
You're already suffering from the effects of the poison, so doubling up won't help. All right, that's it for them. They do their flybys and take off.
He would tell someone that's still hanging around that it would behoove him if he tells their friends to just fuck off and leave us alone.
Well, we gotta do the sacrifices. We gotta get back home. Can we have that guy back?
No.
Well, it seems unreasonable.
Well, I mean, we're trying to find a couple things here.
Sounds like Ewan's being silly.
So,
Are there any
Now let him go
prisoners
home.
we can find back?
I'm just saying.
so does attacking other people in front of
Or-
this guy
or renew the
provoke a
count.
new saving throw?
Or
is it
the,
just attacking
the
him?
Viscount?
It's just attacking him.
That's just him.
Well, we can wait.
You guys did not attack him, so
How soon,
he stays charmed. But
how soon do you need someone?
well, sure, fine.
What is your plan here?
I think they're planning on going back to that city where the Viscount and the Viscount was and kidnapping 3 people.
Yeah.
Whoa!
He
Kidnapping,
said like.
Borrowing,
Yeah, he did.
borrowing,
not kidnapping, but finding 3 prisoners that are sentenced to death.
borrowing.
I mean, it's possible you could parlay this.
Mhm.
We got one listening. The other ones are still attacked. They don't know what.
The other one's a good guy.
So instead of either
Yeah.
just death by execution, we're going with human
Well,
sacrifice.
if we kill them all before we have to go back, but
Do you need 5 regardless, or is it like?
Yeah, it's 5. We've done 2.
Because if you're the only one who survives.
No, it's 5. It requires 5 to open the gate.
The
No,
gates-
they're saying if they kill 3 of your friends, can you just go?
I can't use those.
Okay.
I'm
So it
sorry,
can't be
quick
your
question.
people.
What's this gate exactly?
Well, it's the gate for us to get back home. So we're not from here originally. So if we sacrifice 5 sentients, it opens the gate and that'll take us back to our homeland.
And do you know that
You
for
can
sure?
vanish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How do
Yeah,
you
this
know
has
that?
happened before.
But this has happened before.
Yeah.
This is like a coming of age, like a
No,
Right,
it's just some bullshit that happens to us as creatures.
What are you exactly?
You have bad luck.
I'm a lurker in light.
And where are you
Pleased to
from?
meet you.
And where are you from?
Well, the
Here and there.
Feywilds,
Here
that
and
kind of
there.
stuff. We're not from the Dreamlands.
the white people here is also.
White table.
You have a name.
For opening and closing line.
Do I personally
You
have a name?
said the white zone.
Petromas.
You're just mad that I made you get that portion.
Fuck.
What did you say?
It's from airplane.
Airplane.
Oh, okay.
Not arriving gate 1, gate 2, gate 3, gate 4.
All right. So they went, Jex, it's your turn.
So unprepared for that.
Yeah, I know. To hear that out of the blue.
What?
I do nothing.
Okay. Just hanging on for dear life. All right.
Well-
Napalm.
Not even hanging on, I'm just tied down.
I'm still in the obscuring mist.
You're getting rid of it?
No, I said I'm still in it.
Oh, okay.
So it's 20 feet high.
Yep.
if I look at the top of it, can I see Elib or anybody at all?
No.
I didn't think so.
I have 3 sound effects for NASCAR. If there's any others we need, let me know.
I'll let
Do we
you know.
need the slap sound? Do we need careless whisper?
Yeah.
Oh, we need careless whisper.
We need careless whisper.
Well, also there's a Wild West one. What about the one we're doing about the duel? Yeah.
Oh, the whistle.
The whistle.
The good, the bad, and the ugly thing.
You need the Wilhelm scream.
Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Luke, text me the names of the things we need. Wilhelm scream,
Yeah,
good, the bad, the ugly.
That's the Wilhelm scream.
What was it again?
Here it comes.
What was the third one? Third one was.
Good, bad, and the ugly?
No.
No, it was the scream, good, bad, and the ugly.
Careless whisper.
Yeah.
We are gonna own NASCAR.
Oh man, I told you, if we went in there knowing what it is,
Yep.
we can rule.
We will rule as gods among men.
And then, the best part will be we win some sort of prizes and then we fuck off for the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Then we never play again.
We never play again. Whatever happened to those guys that won all that shit last year? I don't know. They fucked
I don't know.
off.
They never signed up again.
Yep.
Okay, so.
All right, Napalm, you're up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
I
don't see
know-
anybody.
I don't see anybody. I'm in the mist.
Yep.
I've not seen any of them fly over the top of the mist.
Ethan flew over you.
I'm
And
talking
then-
about the.
You haven't seen
light-
any of the
light
creatures
guys.
yet.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on outside the mist.
You can hear talking.
Yeah, but I can't hear.
Well, give me a perception check. Maybe you
I
can.
mean,
Okay, in Gen Con,
That was last week.
I signed up for all 4 qualifiers
Mhm.
with all 6 of us.
Okay.
And said only if all 6 of us can get in.
Yeah.
no, not with an eight.
Okay,
So
yeah, no,
do
you hear
that
talking,
on
but you
yours
can't
also.
make
I
out
cannot
words.
order it.
I did it for you 5. I need to add Doug.
Doug.
though. Yeah.
Alright, so
Shit, that's right.
how, can I see the foliage that's around me?
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Busy.
see the
Okay.
bush.
They got a house
Is there a way
in,
to tuck myself
in
inside of the
Ozarks
foliage?
that they're renovating. and everything.
Yeah, you mean like sort of hide?
Hide, yeah.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Just right in there, then I'm gonna
They were
dispel
in
the
Minnesota
upstream
for a
mist.
couple of weeks.
All right, so you're gonna come in like in here?
Are not there so much, but somewhere where in one of these areas along the side here,
Okay,
as close as I can get to where I hear the people talking.
All right. so you're gonna come
Yeah,
forward
yeah.
into
Yeah,
the,
hide in the.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's a given.
give me a saving throw, reflex save.
Just by location, you know, they see him a lot.
16 plus.
Oh, really?
It stands for fun, nothing.
It's very distinctive person.
That's the
Now,
platform.
And they have
So it
battle
collapses
combat,
underneath.
Okay.
battle
You
ones.
dive over and get out of the way
Okay.
just in time.
All right.
I'm actually gonna put you right back where you were.
He'll be back.
Then you
He's just
really
not here.
realize immediately when the thing starts collapsing.
He wears this.
So I know where that's at.
Yeah, it's now it's gone.
mask
So this is essentially a
That
big
was my move. Actually.
And
Yeah.
has
Okay, then
like chicken feather
remember
armor.
dispel the upstream
So,
mist,
yeah.
that would be
We can
hit.
become judges.
You're gonna jump in
You
like
guys are
here.
gonna win the
Yeah,
tournament
go to
and
the
then
game
press
So
the
that's
heck out of
they
it.
can't see me, but I know what's going on.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. And then you dispel the obscuring mist.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Because there's nobody in it but me, and if I can
What?
hide, there's no
If
reason
we
to
win,
keep it going.
Okay, cool.
NASCAR.
Elif.
say that?
How do you
Yeah.
become a NASCAR judge? That's not so easy. Win the tournament and impress the heck out of us, then ask Dave. It says on their official website.
You should become judges and then fuck off.
And then-
Where are they? Where are those judges for last year?
How shall I fuck up, oh Lord?
How shall I fuck off, oh Lord?
Yes, oh Lord, it's a great idea. Of course it's a good idea.
You know, it would be more ideal is after we win, he asks us if we want to be judges.
And then say
And
no.
we just say no.
No, we're good.
Do you really accept bribes? Heck yeah. I wouldn't, sorry, it wouldn't help your score any, but a happy judge is a happy judge. No money, please. Chocolate
I say that at Archon.
You say that all the time.
Well, excuse me, Judge. Would you care for a corpse reviver?
It does say clever and funny is even better. Yeah.
We're making corpse revivers. Would you care for one?
We're the poster children for clever and
You
funny.
each
Yeah.
have one ingredient of the cocktail.
Yeah.
The last person with a little.
Anybody got any lemons?
lemons?
I'll
Scott Quattro. Wait,
Olives,
wait, I have olives in the car.
Olives.
Got those emergency olives ready to go.
Band-Aid.
A bandolier of lemons.
Just a
Sir?
grenade stock.
Okay, but we're all cowboys and we all have different alcoholic drinks on us or something, or we're gonna shoot different alcohol. There we go.
One of us is sarsaparilla.
Those guys will be like, what the fuck have we got into?
This is gonna be amazing.
This is gonna be fun.
We will rule. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We'll give them some prizes out of the terrible prize fight.
Yeah.
You're a judge. Here's a terrible prize.
Here's a terrible prize.
Bum, bum, bum.
Here's a card game that nobody wants to play.
Can you remind me whenever this is done, what some of the prizes were? Whenever this is done, we can.
I can show you right now. Well, I mean,
out of
they're
your
only like
terrible
Out
prize.
of, no, out of like maybe.
Out of theirs?
Yeah.
Oh,
Huge,
Tracts of land.
well, no, game mats with squares and everything.
And everything.
All sorts of source books,
source books, miniatures,
miniatures, dice towers, dice,
Nice type of people.
all kinds of stuff. Collections of magazines and stuff like that.
Shit.
It was crazy.
just
I mean-
reference material, play material, just
Up in the front of the room, they had a table that was probably from the screen
It's the
to
second
the end
time
of that
I've
table.
questioned
So it was
this.
like 3 or 4 of those kind of tables sort of clocked together.
Okay.
And it was completely covered with prizes. They were giving out door prizes, they were giving out like
Doors?
random
Wow, I could use
drawings,
the door in the
they were
basement.
giving
Me
out.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were giving out all kinds of stuff. But they had on one side of them, they had like the first prize thing. It's for the whole group,
it's for the whole group.
but the pile was probably
Yeah.
that big on the table of
Yeah.
just boxes and books and stuff.
National
crazy.
Society of Praised Gamers.
That's what NASCAR stands for?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's like,
I like NASCAR.
it was just a made up group they started 40 some odd years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, 45 it looks like.
Oh, 46 this year.
Sorry, 46 it looks like.
So it's like your group.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
basically,
Exactly.
that's a
No.
big
Yeah,
group.
I'm just
You
thinking,
like
I'm just
BDC?
trying to calculate
Huh?
that.
It's like BDC,
It's
yeah.
like BDC,
They're probably like, what does BDC stand
But-
for? Bob's Death Campaign.
Okay.
but it's more
That's
for
not
NASCAR was more for voices and comic relief and everything. They were really short on problem solving, role playing,
Yeah.
figuring things out. And we were really good at that. And that's what got us into
The finals,
the
yeah.
finals.
The guys who won, they had like dressed up as their characters.
They
They had costumes
there was a
that were the
two-headed-
characters.
There was a two-headed Etten. You know, they knew what the characters were. They looked on NASCAR,
Yeah.
found out what the characters were, dressed up as those.
Yeah.
Had we done that also? Had we known to do funny voices and things, and oh man, just yeah,
I'm gonna fit right in.
Yeah.
yeah, we
We're just
So-
crazy enough to do it.
so
You can destroy that.
it helps if you have a couple of loud characters, and I've heard that Doug's voice carries,
You don't
and maybe
say.
we can find someone else's who voice
Oh,
carries.
really?
No,
Yeah,
probably
wow.
not. I don't think so.
That sounds like a
There
tough
must be
ass.
2 of you who've been friends
There
with
could,
regardless.
there could not possibly be two.
No way in hell.
Not in
There'd be a
not in
second.
Indianapolis with the same car.
It's like
I
the
remember
Sith,
Les.
there can
I
only be
remember
one.
Marlis asking Les. So you had a big crowd downstairs yesterday? Nope, just down and done.
Just Tom Dog.
You know, it's
You
fine,
throw
everyone,
Tom
there's
Bowman
only
in the
one.
mix.
Oh man.
You're bending metal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Elon
Elon.
Yeah, sorry.
would like to be able to hit something twice or cleave 2 if they come back in for another swoop. So it's essentially a delay until they get within-
Ready to action. Yeah.
Okay,
So you're ready in
I can
action
kill
so that
one
you
guy.
attack first
Oh,
Yeah.
so.
on a multiple swoop. Okay, can do. Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do that.
So you're gonna basically forfeit
So
your
Kevin,
turn now.
You heard me say sign up for all 4.
I delay.
Ruin.
Which one is it?
I thought you were gonna come and kill
Just
this
look
thing,
for,
so I'll just
just do a search
keep
for fistful of
distracting.
missiles.
I said what I thought. Just want to verify.
Again, my whole goal is just distract this
2 on
thing
Thursday,
long enough
2
to
on
be able to
Friday.
come kill it.
Well, as long as
And then the
nobody
Saturday
attacks
is
it,
invite only.
it stays
But it
sharp.
seems like.
I know, so
it
every
considers
year,
you a friend.
town building would
Yeah,
get
basically
first.
it's saying, you know, we've
I know.
sacrificed 2 humans
I don't
already.
think it's on the east-
He's
east
using
coast-
humans
east
in the
coast, I don't
royal
know.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, you're a human, and you're a human, and you're a human, and you're a human, you know, that kind of thing. But they don't know.
I played on
So they sacrificed 2, they need 3 more. That's basically the crux of his story.
TV. Okay, crux.
Yeah.
Joe, what's your crux?
I'm just gonna
If
keep
they are dead, they
stalling.
don't need to go anymore. You're right.
Andy,
They fixed this fight.
your turn.
And they were bullying this poor guy.
I didn't even say anything this
Just
time.
1542.
It's not enough.
No.
1 point of extra strength.
Okay.
That's-
I refreshed and pulled
I
20
really-
rolled a 19.
Beth,
Yeah.
I really recommend you make that save.
Really?
Stab!
Now, all that wisdom.
Oh, why did I think of that?
That's why he's around, Beth, to make sure you think of those things. You know. What'd she do with that? She would just be a limp noodle
That was
without her
amazing.
bags on.
Holy shit.
Where was that? Where is that? Why has this been all these years, man? You know.
I raised 2 good ones.
So I get Great Cleave instead,
2 are attacking you, 1's attacking Andy.
but they're all adjacent to me.
They're all adjacent.
And I've been ready for this.
You've read it.
She's been ready for their adjacency. Or he has been all
Okay,
about
so-
adjacency.
34, 27, and 21.
21 will miss,
Okay.
The numbers.
Oh,
but the other 2 hit.
I thought you left me something. I
But-
didn't see it.
Let's do high on the first. 50 even.
It's got to be 51, I think.
Okay, let's make it 51.
No.
I'll allow it. 50's good.
If it goes to 0, oh no, it starts with 1 done.
0 zeros.
It starts
Yeah,
with.
never
Oh, you
mind.
didn't call high or low.
I don't
So,
know why.
Second one, I'm gonna do, you know what, high as well.
Okay.
84.
34. All right, so 2 hits.
Yep, 2 hits.
All right, hold on a sec. 2 and 3.
I don't know why we played this game. We never
Yeah, I
had
moved
any
the
fun.
video and you just
I know.
Yeah. 20,
Okay, still alive.
We're really just here for
We should
more.
really learn how to have
Yeah.
some fun, Don.
24 on the second.
That one goes down.
We're really just here for Edom's moral support.
All right.
He has morals?
Moral,
And
yeah,
I'll
you know.
take 2
you know,
damage 'cause I
good
have
point,
the-
You know.
You. All right, and then 1 attack.
When I think of morals, I don't think of either.
19. This, and then 1 attack on Andy.
Yeah.
26.
That is it.
Okay.
You're already poisoned and you haven't
And
done it.
the
so-
back dwarf really screams morals when you look at it.
5 points max damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They're little pixie daggers.
Yeah.
It's the poison that really does
They're
them.
pixie pricks.
That really, they are.
The Frixies.
Jax.
They're prixies.
I hold on.
Okay.
This really.
Napalm.
Alright, so
You saw him swoop in.
I can see them.
You saw Elib crack one so hard that it went flying off the other direction. It is not returned.
Okay, but do I see one that I can try a spell on or?
Well, these 2 have already split.
Right.
So they're gone.
Right.
That one is sitting there talking with Ruit.
Well, if I can tell that he's talking to Ruin,
Oh yeah.
can I tell that Andy needs some medical attention?
From here, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So
Yeah.
Never mind. Never
I'm going to
mind.
burst, and I'm going to exclude any of my
Sorry.
enemies.
You're right.
Okay.
So,
And burst.
Oh, really? Yes.
I don't think the one that's by you has been injured at all.
No.
I haven't touched them.
I was waiting.
I'm assuming Bendeley's not injured anymore either. He's just
He's not injured, but he's hiding.
inviting.
21 points.
Okay.
or anybody that is in my
Is that the
burst
for the
area.
variant?
Anybody that's in my area.
All right, you gonna move it all?
Nope, I'm staying right where I'm at.
All right, Elib, your turn.
I'm doing the same thing as before.
But
Waiting
better.
to-
Oh, going back on
But better this time.
the sort of ready in action. Okay.
Can I ready a
Ruin.
firebolt?
You can absolutely. You can
Let's
do
get
a
ready a firebolt for the next time they swoop in. I can
shoot
pick
at 'em?
one off. I pick one off.
All right.
So Ruid, I think Inspired Courage is off, right?
Off, because I'm talking, yeah, I guess it would be.
Okay.
I'll start
He's inspiring
to distract the
conversation.
thing, I'll start playing it, or I'll start to inspire courage again.
Okay.
All right. So
Hopefully
you,
it'll like tap along and dance.
Why don't you
You're
inspire
singing a
death our
song
enemies?
of our heroics, and it inspires us to be brave.
Yeah, that's the word I would use. Our heroics.
all right.
Elip's heroics.
I think it's.
Yeah, Elip's heroics.
I assume it's like the Banana Split song. You know, like one banana,
La,
two
la,
banana, la 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 la.
la.
One banana, two banana, three banana, four. I don't know what the rest of the
98
lyrics are.
bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles.
Hey,
of beer.
John.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Danny. Fortitude save, please.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
25.
Now that works.
Alas.
So you have a total of 7 points of strength damage.
Yes.
All right. You're still blind though.
I'm good now.
Okay.
You're still blind though, as is Jax.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, just
hanging out?
all around, yep.
All right.
I can't go around.
Because the little guys told us there was a prisoner, we thought maybe they had information, so we thought we'd free the prisoner.
Hey, attack.
Same. They're both attacking you.
Yeah, but I get my twos first. A 33 and a 31 to hit.
Both are hits.
Low for the first one, 94, so that's a miss. Low for the second one, 33, so that is a hit.
Okay.
Second one takes damn near max damage of 16, 11, 27 points.
Ooh, another dead. So one surviving. He's gonna attack you. Natural 20. Let's roll a confirm. 20? Non-natural? Okay, so that's just a regular regular attack.
And you need a fortitude?
And I need a fortitude save. 2 points of damage.
27 for the fortitude.
No problem on the fortitude. So
And
just
how
2
much?
points.
2 points.
2 points as he flies off.
Oh boy.
Now, since I was readying my firebolt.
Ooh, yeah, you do get the chance to throw it.
What did you get?
I got a 15 plus 20 and 20.
20 is no
Range
miss. Oh, it's it's
Range
touch.
Range touch, yeah.
And I gotta check. They are fast moving little mofos though. Touch AC is
If you can hear Ruid, you get your +2 for the inside.
Okay, yeah.
touch AC is 15. So that is a hit.
Mhm.
Okay, what'd you roll? 22?
Yep.
Okay. So that's a hit. The blast hits them. They don't have very many hit points either. This could be, I think Elib, are you the only person who has hit these guys? This could be a verm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, yes.
8.
That is a verm.
Oh!
Nicely done. Well done. Well done. All right. So at this point, all of the attacking ones are dead. Only the charmed one remains.
Okay.
So what do you want to do? He has been completely uninjured and seems nonchalant about his buddies getting cracked.
I've been waiting for Elam, so I'm just still waiting for Elam.
We got an antidote for whatever's ailing our friends.
You mean the poison?
Yeah.
No.
What
No,
about
we-
blindness?
Huh?
What about them being blind?
Oh, those are a spell. We can't do that. We can't do
Oh.
anything with that. It's permanent.
I'm gonna sense motive on that one.
Go ahead.
Permanent? The spell blind is purple blindness.
Blindness, deafness. Here, I'll read you the thing. So hold on a second.
The roll is 30, by the way.
It's permanent. Yeah, duration is permanent unless it's removed. Now it can be removed by cure blindness or dispel magic.
Okay, well, I can do that.
All right. Well, thank you for your kindness and letting us know that. Elu,
Would you care to take care of?
would you kindly do the honors?
Are you one of the ones that hit my little buddy?
No, I haven't hit anybody.
He's friendly towards us, so he wouldn't be lying.
Oh, he can still lie.
Oh yeah, I lie a lot. Not lying now though. Promise.
And I will set one.
I
Sure, if
wouldn't
you
lie
want.
about that.
Woo, baby, that's not 20
I
for
couldn't sense
31.
motive.
There's no way. I mean, there's no way to tell. But I mean, at some point, most of them have hit other people. So
Yeah. Well, that's him. Just a second.
Yeah.
The axe cleaves him in twain.
all right. So Elib, you're just gonna like sort of like come around behind him and just boom. All right. So he's not defending
I've
himself.
got the 6 downloaded. ready.
So he, essentially, it's
Essential
a sneak attack.
The essential thing.
Okay.
Go for it. You still have to hit
We
him.
have our 6 shooter.
Yeah.
32.
That hits.
Mother of God.
I got a plus 17.
I know.
I know.
I know. That's the
Because
insane
of
part
being
of
large.
this.
It's even
Yeah.
bigger if I'm enraged.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Thankfully, he is not mad yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
All right. Now I have to
find that-
save since I've been attacked. I have to save again versus the thing. What was the DC on the charm?
18.
18.
Huh?
He missed it, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
That looks sharp. Don't hit me with it." How much damage?
Well, I do think that it happens after he's attacked, but
11, 22 points.
22 points. Ow! That really hurt, but I missed my save.
oh, I'm sure.
All right. Do you get a second attack or okay?
This is when he's making one.
Let's say hi. 44. Am I getting the concealment or because he's charmed and I?
And he's
He's not moving. Yeah. So
So the second attack is a 23 to hit.
that is a hit. AC 22.
Destroy him.
If you don't, he's exiting.
Well, 16 plus 11. 27.
Cha! I killed him. All right.
Either would to puree.
Go.
All right. So he dies.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Thank you, all right. So he dies, and the creatures are put down. Eventually, Bindley comes crawling out of the thing, and they're like, "Are they gone? Are they gone?"
Aye, they're gone, lad. So.
Oh, thank you. Where are you going? Can you take me with you? I want to go back home.
Where is home?
Osirian. In the Prime Material, in Galarian. Have you heard of it? Are you? Unless I missed my guess, you're from the Prime Material too, right?
No.
Did you just wake up?
No, just wake up, lad.
I can't seem to.
What do you mean?
I didn't come here by a ritual.
How did you come?
I was brought here by a mage of some renown. I escaped him, but I entered the enchanted forest and got captured by these creatures.
We'll take you back.
Okay, thank you.
So-
Thank you.
Tell him what he wants to do now.
Dude.
Dad, here, take this away from me.
My bad.
Go ahead and
That's why you can't have nice things.
Yeah.
And Marla's worried about Cassie.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not cracked or anything, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
If
if it was, that would
if it
suck.
did, it would be. It's a safety glass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's safety class.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Shit.
All right. So you guys gonna try and bring this guy back with you?
First,
Oh, we're gonna tell him we are.
Well,
Okay.
first we could probably.
We're gonna tell him we are.
I'm gonna cast this
Wake up!
magic on Andy to get rid of her blindness.
All right.
Only
So
Andy.
the DC on this.
That's fair.
All right. So DC is 10 10
It's on you, lad.
plus 10
I don't
plus
mean
the
this.
caster level plus the
I'm
spell
visible.
level. So blindness deafness is, I believe, a second level spell. Yeah, it's a second level necromancy spell. So so the DC on this is 20. Now you do your level plus your caster level plus your in your case it would be a wisdom bonus.
My wisdom bonus?
Mhm.
Okay. We have to-
I'm visible now.
Oh, good.
I told Elam, I don't mean this, and then hit him upside the head.
my wisdom bonus is +5.
With my strength score of -4.
Just give him a little poke with that magic fork,
Yeah.
with the barbecue fork.
Yeah. I hit Elam with the fork and Elam says, anytime, I'm ready.
Well, yeah, with your 3 strength,
Oh, ooh,
you feel a light
I've been
breeze.
itching there. Really?
My wisdom bonus is +5, so
Caster level plus D20 plus 5. So what's your caster level?
8.
8. 8 plus
Well,
6.
no,
So
yeah, I'm on 8th level, but this is a 3rd level spell.
right.
But you're, as a caster,
Right.
you're 8.
Yeah.
18 plus 8.
All right. Your sight is back. You can see. Not you.
I couldn't find him. I don't see this happening unless someone
No.
says something.
I kneel so that Grady can see / reach checks.
All right.
What's going on?
Are you gonna try and do the same thing?
Yeah.
Do you have
What's going
two?
on?
Do you have 2 dispel magics?
I only have 1, but
Grady's gonna try and
but
fix
I,
it.
I guess I have to study to get it
Okay.
back so I can cast it on him.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be blind for a while.
Oh,
We'll get you a bandana.
Thank God you're visible now.
Yeah, yeah.
look at your 2 eye patches.
Yeah.
A little sleep mask.
Do we have a bag of holding we can put it in?
Yeah. Swim around.
Perfect size for a goblin.
Still a perfect size for a goblin.
All right. So what are you gonna? So what are you actually gonna do? Are you just gonna abandon that guy? Because I don't know if you can take him back.
With the
Little
The little people.
Ewoks.
Okay.
yeah.
They're the little sucker face people.
I mean, he's basically begging you guys, could please take me back, please take me back, and you're like, I don't know the
I don't
rules.
really know how,
Stayed there
lad.
such a long time.
We can't hear the way that most people do.
I can't see him.
One of us can't even see it right
Well,
now.
he seems massively disappointed.
That's me.
But well, yeah,
What would that matter anyway?
he looks fine. So he's super disappointed, and but they will the creatures, once you return back to the creatures, they will take him in and sort of protect him and sort of try and guide him. They don't really know much. They're creatures of the forest, so they don't really know much about the outside world.
Tell us about the wizard that brought you here.
Oh, he was a terrible wizard. He was a terrible wizard that walks the Dreamlands, and he wanted to bring me here as his slave, but I escaped his citadel.
That really worked out well for you now, didn't it?
What did it look like?
He was tall,
Dark.
pointy hat, gray hair, googly eye, and 6 fingers on one hand.
Ah,
A bonus prize.
They have a
I
name.
hear he killed and tickled Montoya's father.
If he has a name, he didn't give it to me. I was required to call him master.
Right, but just master, not like.
Do we have
master.
No, just
Do we
master.
have a description of the guy we're chasing? The
Of Lowell's?
yeah.
Yeah, it's not Lowell's.
Oh, yeah, it's
Well,
not
we
Lowell's.
met a split of Lowell's.
Well, he didn't really look like Lowell's.
Oh, okay.
Holes.
He said he was a split of Lowell's, but he didn't look anything like Count Lowell's. But so, all right, you hand off them. They celebrate you again. You save your friend, and they're like, "We will." You ask them, "Will you take care of this guy for us?" And they're like, "Yes, we will."
So death does you part.
Yeah. Well, he's not happy about it because he's not escaped anything yet. So he's still. So when he fled, he'll tell you the story. When he fled the wizard, he fled into the enchanted forest, got lost. and is now still lost. These guys are not going to be at all helpful. Where's my
Can
clicker?
leave him out to-
Well, they don't know out. So these guys, I mean,
They know around, not out.
yeah, I mean, their range has probably doubled since you guys did the tigers, but we're still talking about less than a square mile.
I'm gonna cast no direction. So
Okay.
I can know which way north would be for here.
Okay.
You have a map right now, right?
Yeah, I got it in the other room. Maybe I got one.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just like factually we can't, because we'll disappear back to our
The way
ship.
we travel is by
And then
envisioning where we wanna go next.
yeah,
Right.
we wanna be able to just snap him wherever we go as a result.
But before we go back to the real world, are we gonna go to another civilization area?
That depends on how close this next place is. I mean, it might just be, I mean, it's typically faster for us to just
Go back to the real
go back to the real world.
Oh, here you go.
And then,
Come back here.
yeah.
Figure out where we're going.
There's a small map. The
We'll
next,
say-
the next thing that you guys are supposed to get is a skull of ghoul royalty.
Oh,
Go back to Doug.
Wow.
He's not a ghoul royalty. Also, he's just ahead.
He knows the undead though.
He does know the undead.
Intimately.
He's on a need to know basis with the undead.
of course.
Enchanted forest that you guys are in. It's like, ooh.
It's hard to read.
It is hard to read.
So we're leaving the guy, the half elf with these guys.
For now.
Yes,
yeah.
for now.
I'm
We
trying to
we
find
will,
on
if
the
we
map.
ever figure out a way of getting them back to the prime, we might come back to this area to get them.
Oh, I found the enchanted wood. Alright,
See how things go. Let's play by ear.
Okay. For the record, I went from letting them sacrifice them after we get information to, I'm trying to get
You
them back to
don't
the
know anything
prime.
what's going on here while you're blind.
yeah, you
I
know.
know.
So,
Yeah.
alright. We can say to the first guy, I'm not touching you. And you would-
Let me see this
I'm
map.
not seeing-
That's separate. That's separate from the blindness.
That's extra.
Point
Yeah.
on the map where the creatures hurt you.
This is the enchanted wood.
Okay, right
This
here,
is
yeah.
Where we are. Okay.
Yeah.
So from north
You
from
said wood.
here, you can theoretically reach a place called Thran.
Brand
I gotta stop dropping shit.
Mhm.
We have no idea how far, like where specifically.
Well, Celophaeus, where you were before, it's just across the thing.
We're going here.
I understand the joke now.
Thank you, Jax. That was very helpful. So yeah, it's probably the closest to where you guys are.
Been the
Probably
moving
Fran.
adventure on the map.
Yeah. So you guys are in the chain of woods, so heading north. That's
They just up around.
I think the blind guy is always in charge of logistics.
Right.
So Fran is on
Yeah.
the river. You
Yeah.
tell him go north until he hits the
Especially
river and then
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
follow it east.
Yeah.
With a lot of.
That'll get him to, at the very least, it gets him to
Precipices.
Fran, but it
What could go wrong?
If nothing else, we can ask those creatures
sun drive.
to
Yeah, that's
lead
fine.
them as far north as they can, or as far
In order to make it feel better.
in the
Walk around
direction that he's
blindfolded,
heading
so
as they
survive.
can. So that way he's got a little bit of safety. And then try and
Safety
go to
is
Thran.
a lot of protection.
Where's the place that we were at the first time?
Couple of Celophaeus.
Celophaeus? Yeah, if you can get passage to Celophaeus, then
Yeah, then you can maybe find him.
Self-defense.
that sound like a plan.
Yeah.
He goes north until he hits the river. As soon as he hits the river, he follows the river east until he hits
North is that way, right?
either Thran
Or as you know,
or Honeth,
Mhm.
and then tries to book back passage over to Southface, so that way we can try and recover him whenever we're actually able to do so.
that Mr. Microphone.
Does
Hey,
he-
mister, be back to pick you up later.
does he
Oh,
have funds to book said passage?
I'm sure he'll figure out some way because I don't know what currency they actually take here. What currency do they take?
You guys do have some like you got some gold from and some treasure from the
Right now.
I'll give him-
not from the Viscount so much as the from the caravanserai.
Oh,
Did you guys find some
We got
treasure?
stuff from the-
Yeah, we got
the
some from
Viscounts,
the
we can get
Viscounts,
us some
too.
gems and such.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
But
So
we
you guys
stored that at Southface.
in Celophaeus.
Did we?
we bought a chest, I thought, because we wanted to keep. Because we wanted.
Oh yeah, that's right. You put it in like a bank,
Yeah.
a goldsmith's. Yeah. So it's back in Celophaeus. So if you, I mean, you could travel there. I mean, theoretically, you
I
could
thought we
escort
determined
this
that
guy.
Anything that we had determined was owned would always stay with us.
I think there was just so
Yeah,
much.
so it's
stuff.
owned by one of us that comes back to us.
And we each had our own pouch of gems.
Hmm.
That also
Yeah, you
works
just
either way.
can't take it back to the prime material.
But there's
Fair.
no point in banking that if
Well, it puts it. I mean, it could still be taken from you.
Yeah. Either way.
From your,
while I'm here,
huh?
while I'm here.
Yeah, it doesn't magically appear on your bodies, though. Well, I guess if you keep it on your bodies, it magically appears on your bodies when you guys come back. So I guess it's safe.
I'll give him some jewels.
Okay.
I don't know how much to hopefully be able to buy passage.
The book
to
passage
Seraphaeus.
to Celophaeus. So north to the river, then east to Thran, and then book passage to, or get a riverboat up to Herolith. Cloneth, yeah. Book a riverboat up there. There's Thran. It's only a couple of little bits.
You get lost just
and then across this,
Yeah.
just straight.
Yep. Like I said, just ask we can ask these creatures to give you passage for as far north as you can get. Once you get to Celophaeus, ask the Viscount or tell the Viscount that you're a friend of ours.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right.
Across the Syrian Sea and
So then, so once you guys get him settled, you guys can wake yourselves back up on the Selen River. You've made they were like so the guys are still sitting there next to your prone bodies, and they say, "Well, that was fast.
how long were we asleep?
8 minutes, 5 minutes."
Oh Jesus.
Like 3 battles.
Oh, is he blind in the real world?
Am I still blind or real?
You are.
Oh, no.
Do you have dispel magic?
I
again?
do, but how long
A couple hours. I mean, you haven't got to sleep. Got a chance to sleep yet.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go back to your cabins on the Starling.
Caleb goes and works out
Okay.
after he helps Jax to.
I will sit and talk to
The scholars.
scholars and let them know.
All right. They're hugely interested, and they're like, and it took many hours, that kind of thing. Yeah, you guys, as far as you can tell, it felt like probably 6 to 7 hours. Past here, 5 to 6 minutes.
The time really is weird in that place. You met a man who apparently got captured by a wizard to be a slave, but he managed to escape in ways that I don't quite know how, and then he found his way to the Enchanted Wood. On my mind, he probably I don't know how he ended up where he ended up, but he was attempted to be sacrificed by some creatures from the Feywild.
Yeah, he went out of the frying pan and into the fire, pretty much.
Yeah, he did not plan that well. But
Well-
hopefully he'll see him in Celophaeus.
Like the last time you guys woke up, the scholars are fascinated by this. They're taking notes. They're asking weird questions. They both agree that they're going to get a huge book out of this when they get back to,
A hell of a book deal.
I hope that they're sure to include our names whenever they're doing this.
Well, we were just referring to you guys in the text as victim number 1, victim number 2, and
You
so
should
on.
probably write down our names.
No, they would have your names. Yeah, absolutely. But what they're going to do is they're getting back to wherever it is this boat is going, and I can never remember the name of it. Do you guys remember the name of it? It's not. It's not.
Oh, that's the Dreamlands map.
Yeah, I know. I turned around hoping that was there.
Yeah. That's what I'm.
No. Yeah, it is Caliphas, isn't it? Caliphas. The once they get there, so they're disembarking the Selen Starling because the Selen Starling isn't an ocean going or a sea going vessel. It's a riverboat.
A riverboat could cross an ocean. I'm sure.
Not
It's because of it's because no keel, right?
Draft or
Yeah, there's no keel, so so they would be
A
unstable.
riverboat can be more successful in the ocean than an ocean liner in a river.
I want to be clear,
But-
I was joking.
Oh, yeah.
I know that it's not going to work on the ocean. I feel like I need to be clear.
Well, they're headed for Absalom eventually to the you know, the archives there and that kind of stuff. It's let me get another one.
Absalom's on an island in
Yeah.
the middle of the big old sea.
The middle of the big old sea.
But that's where they're going ultimately.
That's where the scholars are going?
The scholars going to Absalom.
Are they
Yeah.
Pathfinders?
No, they're not Pathfinders. They're just scholars.
They're
But
just
Would they
schmucks.
admit to being Pathfinders if they were Pathfinders?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
Only a true pathfinder would deny his divinity.
yeah. So you guys are only according to the captain, you guys are only about 2 or 3 days out of Caliphas, and it's pretty much smooth sailing from here on out. So, but
Yeah,
with
we've heard that before.
the rate of speed that you guys are doing, you might be able to accomplish and get all of the different things that you're trying to get
By the time we get there.
by the time you get to Caliphas. In fact, that works out very conveniently for your DM
For the module.
for the module, that the time passes so much differently.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
But yes, the next one is the Skull of Ghoul Royalty.
We've got two currently.
You got 2 skulls of Ghoul Royalty?
No, we've got
Yeah.
two of the things.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Tell them.
So, yeah, we have 2 skulls
If,
of
if the
gold
GM
royalty.
asks if you have skull royalty, you
Yeah.
say yeah.
Tell them I already got one. It's very nice.
Oh, shit. That's
Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
You guys want to? So
I
do you
need
guys?
to call it early.
Yeah.
if possible.
You guys wanna stop here?
I have to be up at 5.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we can stop here.
Going to
All right, so we'll stop here, and the next
I have
time
to wake up tomorrow
we
also.
will start. So the next time
You don't have to, you get to.
I get to.
you get to wake up tomorrow.
We'll let you. Do we?
That's a little grim.
Well, you better than not.
I get to wake up tomorrow.
You get to wake up.
All right, so the next time, which will be the 30th of this month.
Fuck.
No good.
Next week is Bob.
No, Bob's out. Bob's gonna be in Florida next week. I'm running Deadlands online.
You're running Deadlands online. Okay.
I thought you said you guys wanted to be in that.
We can't.
You can.
I can't.
Why can't you?
It's the 16th.
It's on the 16th. That's
My
you.
sister's birthday.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so
maybe
can't
you know
do
it
that.
might. Oh, you know who it was? I think it was Jay and Riley said that they were gonna do
That makes sense.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
it. And
23rd.
you know who else is gonna play?
Who?
Brian with a Y.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Cool.
he and I was emailing back and forth, and he's like, I said next Friday the 16th, I'm running a Deadlands one shot. You want in? And he's like, hell yeah! So he's gonna jump in.
Yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother! So if you want, if
So why
if
is
you
he not?
Dying?
Why is he not?
prostate cancer,
He's not dying, but he's having some treatments.
he's getting he has to have
I never
surgery.
saw that there was a discussion why he wasn't gonna be there, but nothing as to why.
Oh yeah,
There's another one.
he emailed me back directly. Not he didn't reply.
fine.
all.
It's called wheat, or is it different?
But yeah,
No, no,
he,
no. He's the Brian that was the GM for
Faison.
Faison last year when we fainted.
Oh Lord, it's not it.
No, John fainted.
John Belcher. What do you do? I faint.
Oh Lord, it's not it. And then
we're
we're all dying laughing, and about the time it starts to die down, John goes, I thought it was spelled with an E. And then which just started it back up. We were all dying laughing. Poor Brian with a Y, the GM, he's looking at us like, I'm glad I've hitched my wagon to these idiots start.
Oh man.
His whole head was red, beat red. He was
has
dying.
said He has never had so much fun. GMing
Well,
a
then
game.
we went back up. Were you or was it me and John were in that building, and we went back up to where he was
You,
playing.
John, yeah.
It was me and John, and we asked him how we caught. He wasn't
He has another
gaming.
session coming up.
Yeah, he was sitting outside, and we said hi, and we were talking about it. And he says, "How was your most recent games?" And he kind of stops for a second. He goes, "They weren't as fun as you."
Nobody.
Nobody was
ever
as fun
be
as that.
Fun as that.
But yeah, it's
I sat right next to him, and it was like 2 hours into the game. It was like, okay, you guys have gone nowhere. I'm like, we're good.
we're all good.
We're
Yeah,
good.
that doesn't matter.
We finished it.
So if you guys
Control
are
around,
interested, Don, if you want to play next Friday night, Deadlands on, it's going to be on Roll20. So you,
Well, Is Steve doing anything?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Because Steve was under the assumption that it
It's
was
gonna be Bob.
BDC. And I only found out like late last week that it wasn't gonna be.
Okay.
Well, no,
What's the game?
yeah, late last week.
What's the game gonna be on the 23rd?
That's Steve. And I'll be gone. I have to go to Memphis that weekend.
He has.
Yeah, I'm
I gotta
interested
move.
in
I gotta move Jonas into his new home, his new dorm.
He's moving into the home.
So Don, did you say that you will be in that or
I'm
no?
interested, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then Kevin, you want to play?
I don't know if I can or not.
Okay.
I
will check back later.
kind of think about it. I might be late if nothing else, because I don't know how long my dinner with my sister will be.
As long as you
If
make- as long as you make
If
it.
I'm invited, then
You're invited. It's the
Your
same one we
sister's
played
out.
before
oh,
though.
it's the same one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I
I'm gonna
remember,
forget.
I remember everything that happened, but I'm not gonna, sway in any way.
All right, let me turn off the video here.